Dream Crusher!
He's trying to guide believers to what he truly thinks is right. He's reading from a manuscript of scientific law. Throw away the rest, but you don't need it anymore. Dream Crusher, the Lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can get ready for the brief. A dead day is skipping, we all know what that means. He's lurking in the shadows and crushing all your dreams. They're never going to land. Don't believe in cryptids that leave footprints in the sand. Don't believe in spirits appearing from the dead. The only demons out there are living in your head. Dream Crusher, the Lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can get ready for the brief. We all know what that means. He's lurking in the shadows and crushing on your dreams. Dream Crusher, the Lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can get ready for the brief. We all know what that means.
Oh my goodness! It is Friday night, and we're back. We were off a week, and that's because of one of the guests that will be coming up shortly. It's his fault that I was not here last week, but it was for a good time. Don't worry about it. We're going to get into it. I can't wait. I do want to say hi to a bunch of people because I'm in a rush because I really want to get them on so we can talk and have fun and laugh and make fun of each other, even though one of them is giving me the finger. I see him in the background. All right, so I want to say hi to Shadow Cat, Obscure Reference Man, Ozzy Cat is in the house, S. Peachy, Scarborough, Gatekeeper, I can't say that word. Thank you for the member for 8 months. Ooh, I've been here 8 months, can't wait to see this Kenny Seg Stevie live stream. Me too. We got Wisdom Music, we got Kiwi USA, nice, Princess Scary, Ray J. Wrench. We got, oh my gosh, there's so many people in here. There's a lot of people in here. Chemical Knee Rub is in the house. Tanya is in the house. We got, I know Paranormal, oh, there he is, Paranormal Engineer. I know Blast Rights was here. I know Malachi's not far behind. And Blast Rights, thank you, member for 12 months. Happy 1 year. That's awesome. Thank you very, very, very much. Oh, we got John Without an H is in the house. Jay Menace, Bob. Oh, damn it, Bob's in the house. That's nice. We got, I know Jade Kitten was here. I saw her earlier. Pam Spencer. We got Glenda Watt is in the house. Oh my goodness, there's so many people. That's awesome. And I know you're all here to see the other people. You're not here to see me. Ladies Fright. Kit Ford. Bum, bum, bum. There's Jade Kitten. I see you. All right, everyone else, if I missed you, I am sorry. I want to get to the rules real quick so that I can get the guest on and we can chat. So the rules are pretty simple. Rule number 1 is that you're encouraged to ask questions. That's what the show is about. It's a learning show. You ask questions, we discuss it, we try to figure out answers, and we all learn together. Please do me a favor. Rule number 2 is put a capital Q in front of your questions. That way, Tim Vickers, who's in the background, because Donna's off tonight, because she's out roaming the whole world, just vacationing and shit. But Tim Vickers is in the background taking care of things. So if you have a question, put a capital Q in front of it. Rule number 3 is keep in mind we don't know everything. I mean, I know Seg pretends like he knows everything, but he doesn't. He really doesn't. So give him some slack when you ask him a simple question and he's like, I don't know. Oh, this is so much fun since he can't see me. Or he can't do anything right now. That's funny. Rule number 4. Yeah, 4 is we follow the Patrick Swayze rule here, and that's be nice. Just be nice. You can be in a chat room. You can chat about all different topics. Doesn't have to do with the show, whatever. Don't get into arguments where you can disagree. You can debate. That's cool. Don't name call and don't get nasty. And don't get nasty, especially with myself or any of the guests, because in that case, Tim Vickers will vicar your ass out of here. Like you'll be banned forever. And I will laugh. I will laugh over your virtual grave. Rule number 5 is drink up. I got my special tea tonight. And with that, I'm going to bring on the other 2 guests. I'm going to bring ladies first. There's Stevie. Hi, Stevie. How are you?
I have no sound. What is happening?
Uh-oh. You have no sound?
No, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No,
Uh-oh.
I can read your lips, but I can't hear you.
Let's bring on.
I'm gonna get out and get back in. Maybe that is what's wrong.
Oh, Stevie, if you can't hear Kenny, that's the best way of doing these live streams. Oh no, she's gone.
Let me see if I can. Oh, I can't even move that around. What is going on here? I'm also.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, sadly.
Whatever. Just shut up. How are you doing?
I was all right, and then someone invited me to go on his live stream, and he kind of cried about it until I had to say yes.
Oh, okay. How's that, Stevie? Better?
I'm so sorry. Yes, I can hear you now. I don't know what happened.
What happened?
Everything went quiet. Oh. I could read your lips, but I couldn't hear what you were saying.
Seg is an asshole.
Remember that Patrick Swayze rule that you just brought up?
That's for everyone in the chat, not for me.
I'm glad to see you're leading by example.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. You're right. I'm being mean. I'm sorry, Seg. I love you.
I don't believe you.
I do. I'm even making a heart. Look.
Don't do that. I prefer when you mean.
Oh, okay. How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Yes. Seg, how you doing?
I'm well, thank you. Very good. It's very warm here. By how it is for the rest of America I've been to, it's very warm here in Texas.
Oh, you're in Texas. Oh, wow.
Texas.
Oh, hold on a sec. John, without an H, thank you. Close to 17 months. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So when did you get to Texas?
Oh, 2 nights ago, I think. 2 days ago.
Oh, okay. Damn. You get around. That's
really, don't I?
I'm so jealous. I really am jealous that you get around so much and just you pack these trips and it's fun because like you were planning this months ago, right? Yeah. You reached out months ago and you're like, hey, I'm going to be over there. This is where I want to go. Do you want to go? And I was like, yeah, I will definitely spend a night with you somewhere.
Wow.
Then it became 2 nights, and I was like,
we got a taste for it, didn't we?
Yeah. Mary Jane Gin Juice, thank you for the 10 months.
And Stevie came along and ruined it all.
Oh, Pinky's Art and Music, thank you for the 7 months. I appreciate that. Hello, everyone. Love you all. That's so nice. We have such a great community. We really do.
Yes.
And you know what? I will defend her because she did not ruin it. She actually made it delightful.
Oh, I could. No, okay. In all seriousness, if it wasn't for Stevie, I would have killed you.
I think so.
You're laughing. I would have ended your life, Kenny Biddle.
We had so much fun, but yes, we pretty much fought like brothers. Like it was a lot of fun though. We went to these two places. We met up in we flew into Kansas City, Missouri, and met up at the airport. You guys were kind enough to come back and get me. At the airport.
I that was all Stevie as well, by the way.
I have no doubt.
I was happy having Stevie all to myself.
Yeah, my second flight was unfortunately delayed, and I got on about an hour and a half later than I expected, but still got there, and we got together, and it was so much fun. I was so excited. It's one of them things like Seg, you and I have met twice before.
Yes.
Twice before. So this was our third time, and it was great seeing you. This is the first time I got to meet Stevie in person, which I was so excited about because you're such a nice person, and I feel like you are a kindred spirit when it comes to research.
Yes.
Like, I love sharing back and forth, like research.
Me too.
Documents.
Yes.
It's so much fun. So
yes.
To hang out in person, that was a lot of fun.
Agreed. I had a blast.
Yes, sir.
Is there something wrong with the live chat? Because it's not. I'm sure would be more people. I don't know. It's on my end, but it's not really moving.
Right. It's
It's
been.
moving.
Is that just me?
No,
I see it moving.
It's YouTube has been an issue the last couple times I've streamed, where the comments kind of freeze up for a little bit, and then they all of a sudden they fill in. So they will fill in a little bit in like a minute or so.
Oh, okay.
I'm
just like, if anyone, just so everyone knows, I can't read your comments really right now. It's just stopped on my end. But carry on. Sorry.
Yeah, I have another one.
Hi,
open.
everyone.
I have YouTube open on the side just so I can see it, and as the comments go by. But
Yeah, I might do that as well. Actually,
I've reached out to StreamYard, and they gave me some things to do, but it hasn't worked yet. Like I even disconnect it from YouTube and Facebook and reconnect it both streams so that I could do it. The last thing I think I have to get my our obscure reference man involved, something about the internet, but I don't know. We'll see. Well, all right. So, Seg, tell me. I want to start with you because you're the one that picked these places. The two places we went to the McIntyre House or McIntyre Villa.
McIntyre Villa, yep.
The Sally House, which is probably more famous. A lot more. Well, not probably.
I would argue the Sally House is one as far as American haunted houses, like your standard haunted house, without getting into schools or prisons or boats or ships or all sorts of historical areas. As far as your bog standard haunted house, I would argue the Sally House is probably in the top 3.
Okay.
As far as infamy, as far as people just know that name.
Right. Yeah.
So it's always been a bit of a place that I just want to go check out for myself. And I'll say, by famous haunted house standards, pretty inexpensive.
Well, that's good.
That's always a bonus.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. Inexpensive, cheap. That's the way to go.
We like that. We like cheap.
We do like cheap. I heard that about you. Anyway, so getting there, we went to the McIntyre Villa first. And so why did you pick these two places? I mean, well, let me say, why did you pick the first place? Because it sounds like I know why you picked the Sally House, because it's pretty famous. And I wanted to go there, especially because I grew up with the Sightings TV show. And I know that was on there at least 5 times and saw all the segments. And for me, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but it was really cool because I love filming locations for movies and TV shows, and to walk in that house, I was like, oh, this is so cool. This happened there. This happened there. They faked it there. They faked it there. This is great. So, but why the McIntyre Villa?
So before, this trip, I've done debunking reaction videos to 2 teams that have been to the McIntyre Villa, one being Twin Paranormal and the other being Ghost Club Paranormal. Okay. And I thought the place was beautiful from those videos. I thought it was interesting and unique in different ways. But if I'm going to be perfectly honest,
please,
the balloon thing always made me laugh. I just thought it was so funny. I've never seen it done anywhere else. I didn't realize during the videos that is something that the owner of the McIntyre Villa encourages. So that, I thought it was just somewhere. I just assumed it was somewhere that is, so one team did it and then a bunch of other teams just sort of followed suit. But when you go there, guys, the owner has a helium tank there in the kitchen. And for those of you who know the kind of balloons that I insisted on bringing, when when you watch the video of us trying to figure out how to get the helium into those balloons, oh God, that's brilliant. That's worth its weight in gold. I don't care about any ghost stuff. That was just the highlight for me.
That was so much fun.
I wanted to go to the McIntyre Villa for balloons.
I came home, and I think like it was the first night I got home, I crashed. I was tired. I was like, all right, everything's catching up. So I crashed. The next day, called my wife. I said, hey, I got to tell you something. I don't want you're going to see video eventually from SEG. And I'm pretty sure he positioned himself so that I am in a very compromising position.
Kenny, I think the good people who are going to watch this video will see I didn't in any way, shape or form encourage you or position a camera for you to do what you did. I think most people will see this for what it is. You were having a little too much fun.
I was focused on trying to fix your problem because you could not get it up. Yeah, I said it, bitch. You were having a problem.
If I struggled with my level of performance of getting the balloon up, you certainly made up for it. Wow, you're a pro.
Thank you.
You know exactly how to get those balloons hard.
Not my first rodeo.
Oh, I know. Oh, you'll see from the video, guys. Not Kenny's first rodeo.
So
Dear.
this is how it was the entire 2 days.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much me and him going back and forth. Stevie crying because she's laughing, and it was just like when I keep saying it was so much fun, and I know I'm repeating myself, but it was.
It really was.
Yeah. So yeah, after the balloon incident, which I'm so scared. I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch that video. We did. So let's back up.
No, let's go on a little bit more about what you did to that tank and that balloon.
Yeah, let's just keep stroking it.
That was one lucky balloon, guys. That was one lucky balloon. I can tell you that much.
Oh, I have some pictures. Don't worry.
Unfortunately, I don't even know if they belong on YouTube. I might get banned.
Oh, I'm not. Those pictures are not going up. No.
It's not the pictures that are going up. I can tell you.
Oh, shut up, Crow. I see you, Crow. Oh, I can't put a camera up. Damn it. Only the Facebook comments are getting through. Oh, wait, there they are. Crow Judas. Thanks for the $5. This is why Ghost didn't communicate with you guys. You weren't taking it seriously.
We were.
Yeah. We were. We did.
Really were.
Super serious.
So
I'll have you know.
Yeah, I mean, we got their overall impressions. Like, what's the place itself? Stevie, when you saw the place, what do you think?
It was stunning. I was in my little gothic girl dream heaven. I could live there forever. I would stay there for the rest of my life and never leave.
It was really cool. I mean, I've seen the pictures of it beforehand, so I knew kind of what to expect, but you walk up to it and it's like, wow, it looks really good. And it was in good shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So usually you see places like that and it's like the pictures are for advertising. So when you see them, they're done up, they're prettied up and fixed. But you got there and I was like, wow, this place is really, it's cool. It's really cool. Then we got inside, and I will say that I was a little apprehensive when we walked in because the kitchen, I was like, all right, this is like something out of the 60s or 70s. It was not what I expected when I walked in. Not to say it was junk or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. I walked in, I was like, all right, this is dated. Okay. But then we walked into the dining room and holy crap, it was beautiful. The fireplace alone it had the tile going around the fireplace that was embossed. I think that's how you would say it. Beautiful, like images, just beautifully done. And
yeah, beautiful decor, beautifully decor. I would also say is like when you're driving up to the McIntyre Villa from the outside, of course, like it's like up a hill and it's very imposing, but in a very beautifully gothic. Like the outside of the building is extremely well maintained. It looks great. I've been to on this trip, I mean other trips as well, but like other locations as well. But on this trip, I've been in a few haunted houses, and most of them are dumps. Like they really are. And I think a lot of places they rely on. I think they let the place go to shit for two reasons. One, it's cheaper to do that. You don't have to really spend too much money or the bare bones to make it safe. You don't have to make it livable. Right. You don't have to keep up the costs. And that goes hand in hand with keeping it creepy. So if you make it ugly and uncomfortable, you feel uncomfortable and it's not very inviting to be around. We have a thing in our brain to sort of say, you don't want to be here because it's ugly and uncomfortable. Whereas the McIntyre Villa did a really good job. And I think I said this in the video of make it, because it still had that creep factor to it, but it was beautiful and welcoming and warm and comfortable and colorful and vibrant, but still had that really awesome periods, I don't know, maybe like 18th century kind of period creep to it, which I really, really appreciate. Like McIntyre Villa achieved that aesthetic look of creep, but did it in a completely different way, which is very unique. The only other place I can compare to that I've been to anyway is Mackey Mansion over in Nevada, Virginia City. That's the only, and I would argue McIntyre Villa was more beautiful to be in than Mackey Mansion.
Okay. That's interesting. Yeah. I found it just really good. Just like everything you guys said, it was just really nicely done inside. There was some work being done in the back staircase, I guess it would be the servants' staircase, that I noticed there was still work being done. But other than that, like everything was done. Every room I walked in and I just felt like I need to take my shoes off, walk around and be quiet. I don't want to be loud, even though we were. But yeah, it was beautiful. And like even the mannequins with the period dresses on them were great. And just even like the mantles around all the fireplaces were just beautifully done. So Stephanie, the owner, did an amazing job. I got to hand it to her for that. Oh, cool. I'm really annoyed with StreamYard with all this the comments stuff. So Entity 7 Paranoid, Joe, $4.99. Hey, Joe. Thank you. You guys didn't get anything because you weren't in the right mindset.
Yeah, we're going to have to talk about that, but whenever you guys are ready, I've got a couple of things to say.
And then Ken Jarl. Oh, thank you for the $10. Kenny, you better share this with Stevie and Seg. Well, at least with Stevie. Gladly.
Unbelievable.
because she was very nice and pleasant.
Stevie can have my share,
Oh.
but not Kenny.
Well, okay, because I'll make sure to give it to you. Whatever.
Excuse me?
What? Anyway, moving on. So all right. So before we get to that point that you were just making or hinting to, we stayed the night. We were there all night. I think we finally split up and went to bed at like 3:30, 4-ish in the morning. Anything happen?
Nothing. I
Careful.
slept so good. Let me just say it. So
You did.
I have to say the bed that I chose, the room with it was like if you ever take an old house tour of any kind anywhere, these beds are always in them and they have the big canopy that kind of comes out halfway and it's a big wood masterpiece. I chose that one and it was amazing. It was like a dream come true. I was just so happy and I listened and I waited and I got nothing.
Yeah. Although you thought you might have something did happen where you
I did.
thought.
I got
Tell
so
us about that.
excited very prematurely. I was laying in the bed in the morning.
It happens to a lot of people. So, so nothing to
I
be
should know
embarrassed
better
about.
with you too.
There's
So I got
plenty of
really
other things
excited
to be
really early
embarrassed
in the
about, isn't
morning
there, Kenny?
Yeah.
because I heard footsteps on the stairs only. I didn't hear anyone walking down the hallways. I didn't hear any other movement in the house at all. Just the stairs. I heard footsteps very distinctly. And then I waited and I didn't hear anything else. And then I heard footsteps on the stairs again and I didn't hear anything else. And I got really excited and then I realized Kenny was awake.
Yeah, it was my fault. I was sneaking around because it was early. Like I said, we went to bed at like 3:34 in the morning. I think I got up at 7 because I'm just used to getting up around that time. My alarm went off. I forgot to turn my alarm off for work. So I was getting up Friday morning to go to work. So I was like, all right, I'm up anyway. I might as well go around. I knew where you were, Stevie. I knew Seg was on a couch downstairs, but I didn't really care about bothering him. So I figured I'll just go around. I'll take pictures of all the rooms in the daylight. And that way I get a good reference of everything. And walking down the hallway, I will say this. I'm going to be careful the way I say this because this will have an impact later on when my video eventually comes out. Although it didn't creak much, there were certain places that did creak and they were more on the outside, not in the middle. So as long as I stayed on the carpet, like dead center, I could still feel some boards that shifted a little bit, but for the most part, it was solid and it didn't make noise. So I was like, great. Plus I was trying to be quiet. I didn't want to wake you up because I saw your door open. I was like, oh crap. Okay. Be quiet. And then the first step on the main staircase and it was all over. it was like, fuck. Okay. So but that was good. So Seg, you stayed downstairs on the main floor. Anything?
At risk of all the crap that happened last time, I'm going to play it safe and go. I saw 17 shadow figures. They were surrounding me all night. Noises popping off everywhere. The craziest activity you're ever going to have heard. Oh, that place is so incredibly haunted. Am I going to escape getting lots and lots of hate now? Is that good enough for people?
I don't know. Well, maybe because this is my live stream, I'll get the hate.
That might help. No, nothing fucking happened, and that's okay. Stop getting so weird, everyone. Nothing happened.
Right.
No, I slept really well. It was actually as sofas go, it's pretty comfy sofa.
Yeah.
I was tired.
We were tired.
I was out cold.
I think because I went up, I was upstairs down the hall. I was at the one end of the building where all the dolls are. So if you look up the house, the villa, you'll see there's one room that has a bunch of dolls in it. And I picked that room because I like the creepy dolls room. So after I cleared off a dozen or so off the bed, lay down, same thing. I was out. I was out cold. I don't remember much. Just got in my little coffin sleeping bag and I was like out cold.
Because the same day that we were at McIntyre Villa, I was driving from I drove from like a 2.5 hour drive south of where Kansas City was.
Okay.
So I drove up there and I picked up Stevie, and Stevie and I hung out for a few hours because we were waiting for Kenny. So I was like driving a lot that day. Kenny and Stevie were flying and traveling a lot that day. So it was a full-on travel day,
Right.
even before, for all of us, even before we got into the McIntyre, got to the McIntyre Villa and set up all our equipment and just started the investigation of the night. So when we came, by 3-4 in the morning, it was a busy. That was a busy day. So
Yeah.
when we were all ready to go to bed, we all just probably passed out.
And that was the problem. Like, we kept saying, I know we did it several times that night, and then several times the next night. It was like, all right, I'm tired. I think I'm going to go to bed. Okay. But what about this?
Next topic.
Like the gentleman I am, no, I just said I'll sleep on the couch.
Okay. You were just like, I'll sleep on the couch.
I just didn't want to go up the stairs. I was too tired to go up the stairs.
I knew it.
I just crawled to that couch. I was so tired.
Oh, the stairs were like, by the time we decided, okay, we're done, I was like, that's a lot of stairs. I don't have those stairs in my house. I don't have to go upstairs. And go to bed.
I was only joking. They're not that many.
Whatever.
Stairs.
Yeah, they were.
Like Jesus Christ.
But we did continuously say, all right, we're going to go to bed. Okay. Well, what do you think about this? And then we'd start talking. And that was one of the best things, aside from getting to see you guys in person, the conversations that people that we have when you don't communicate or interact other than online. Like, when you get in person, it's just like you're sitting there and just shit comes up and like, what do you think of this? I don't know. And we had some crazy conversations, had nothing to do with paranormal, but just like, well, what do you think of this? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. You want to get pizza? Oh, I think we had an hour discussion about pizza.
We did.
What kind of pizza? Why? Hawaiian?
It was genuinely a great time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even with Kenny, it was genuinely a great time.
I'm the killjoy, Oh, you got to debunk everything. But all right, so you did have an issue like a day or so after that.
Yes.
It came up. Do you want to talk about that, or you want me to set it up for you? What do you want to do?
First of all, because I've got a few things I want to say, but if you guys had something to say first, I'm happy to go last. Yeah, but by no means do you have to. I'm just saying if you do.
No, I mean, I think I put out a standalone video on my own channel, my personal channel, like a day or two ago. And I think I covered everything. I just said what I wanted to say. I wasn't angry. What you're going to talk about, I don't hold any grudges. So I'd be happy to return if we're welcome. I'd be happy to come in there and go along with the owner, stay the night in there with the owner and go through some things. I'd like to be able to talk to Stephanie about certain methods and practices, because I think many of the practices that she's putting in, well, some of the methods that she's putting into practice are faulty, just by default. And I don't think she knows that. I don't think she understands that. So I'd like to be able to talk to her and maybe talk about some of the methods and just get to clarify some things. But that's pretty much it. Stevie, any comments before? Ghost.
Texas ghost.
That was great.
Demon.
Hey guys. That's TikToker Chris Netzel there, by the way. I can quickly give you a quick plug. Lovely guy. When I got here like 2 days ago, I went out on a live stream with him, and just so happened to be on that live stream, he hit 1 million followers. Isn't that crazy? So,
yep, that's awesome.
So, congratulations to Chris. But anyway, crack on.
That's awesome. All right, so yeah, if you don't have anything to add, Stevie, do you?
I want to let Seg go first.
Okay.
Okay. I haven't actually made anything I didn't post about it. I haven't talked about it in my live streams. I might have made a joke or two, but I haven't really talked about it. I did, and I've got the screenshot of it, thankfully. I did respond to the original initial post made by 1889 McAtee Villa, which is run by Stephanie. And I can't remember what I said. I could find it on my phone, but I could read it out, but I don't really want to hear that.
Just shoot
But
from
I
the hip.
was being nice. I was being nice.
Right.
But I'll reiterate pretty much because it's what I said on there is my thoughts I'm going to share with you in just a moment. But I did say something, a little bit like what I say with Kenny. None of what I'm about to say I want to aim directly at Stephanie. We had a lovely conversation with Stephanie. Stephanie and I hugged. I like Stephanie. I don't know if she's had a bad couple of days or something because it does, as far as from my perspective anyway, it seems to have been blown out of all proportion.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did actually is earlier today, I went back and listened to the live stream to really listen to hear what we said. And at 1 minute and 5 seconds, I openly say how beautiful the house is. Before anything else, I say how beautiful the house is. After we've done our Scooby-Doo bit where we're kind of like, I'm chasing tails here. I ask you guys what you think of the house. Do you think it's haunted and all the rest of it? And we all said no, but Stevie, I think even before we said no, Stevie actually said how much she loves the house, how beautiful she thinks the house is. Kenny said exactly the same thing. So before anything else, we all, and the reason I think that's important contextually is because it very much felt like we were just out. That the impression I think people got from us is that we were just out there to slag the place off, to kind of shit on it, to all this and that. And it was like, no, we all, and I don't say that. I can't think of any other place I've been to, with the exception of these awesome prisons, where I say how much I like the location itself. I think as far as we certainly didn't say this about the Sally house because the Sally house is boring as fuck. So it was, we all made the effort because it was true for us all. I'm speaking on behalf of you guys, but I think I can do so accurately that we all thought the place was beautiful, unique and beautiful. Now, with that being said, I am not lying for anybody here. I'm not lying for anyone's feelings. I'm not lying to not upset someone. I am going to be honest and accurate. And as you're going to see during this trip I had in America, there were some nights where weird stuff does happen, and I will report on it. I will be as honest about my accounts as I possibly can. Nothing happened at the Mackey Mansion. McIntyre Villa. Sorry, I get those two mixed up sometimes. McIntyre Villa. Now, also another thing I think is very important for me personally to state and to clarify on, because a lot of people are angry that I said, and even people who are friends of mine have said that I shouldn't have said what I said about in terms of me saying the place isn't haunted. I want to make this very, very clear. I don't think anywhere is haunted. Anywhere. I don't care what the claims are. I don't care how infamous the place is for being haunted. I do not believe anywhere is haunted in the world. I am happy to be proven wrong. I am happy to go somewhere, and I have been gone. I don't want to spoil it, but there's somewhere I went this time round where I'm like, Jesus Christ, I can't explain that, and I'm looking forward to sharing that with you guys in the video I make of that place. But you can make an argument, but the argument coming back, the counter argument of, oh, you can't say that because you've only been there one night, then literally what's the point of doing this? If that's the case, what I don't understand. Have I got to stay somewhere for a month? Have I got to spend tens of thousands of dollars to stay somewhere for that length of time before I can accurately say that? All I can report on is I was there for 24 hours because we were allowed to stay late the next day. I don't think it was, I think we got there a bit later, so let's call it 20 hours. We were there for 20 hours, I would say. Maybe we're popping out, maybe 18 hours. It's a long time. I would argue that by haunted house standards.
Get on with the story.
Shut up, Kenny. That's a long time. Nothing happened. And if nothing happens, what am I supposed to say? Oh, nothing happened for me, but something could happen for other people, so it might be haunted for them, but it's not haunted. No, I'm going to say it's not haunted. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. And if there are certain property owners who don't like me saying that, then I suppose we've got to have that. I suppose that's something I might learn going forward, to sort of say to them, hey guys, if I don't think anything happened, I'm going to say the place isn't haunted. If that's something that is going to really upset you, maybe I won't come. But the way I see it, I pay my money. We all paid our money. If you pay your money, like if I pay money for a steak in a restaurant and I don't like the steak, what am I supposed to say? Say the steak was really fucking good in case like it's going to harm the restaurant? Nah, sorry, I'm going to be honest about how my steak was. Like, I don't understand the argument. I don't agree with it. And I've said I've ranted long enough.
I think there's a double standard with this.
Yes.
And we, like, so many teams, groups, individuals will go to a location one time, that standard one time, and come out saying that place is so haunted.
Yes.
And
that's fine. Yeah.
And that's fine. Nobody in the community, except
even we don't get angry about, we don't get pissed off with that.
We don't get it. No, because that's your opinion on it. That's what you concluded off of that. And I'm going to add to this, and I'm sorry, I'm not going to take away from you, Stevie. You're good. But like, this is not just based on, and this is something I think I put in my video. This is not based on just the 20 hours or whatever time that SEG got us down to. Like, I was worried you were going to get us. We were only there for 15 minutes.
Maybe we were more like there for 16 hours and 27 minutes.
Oh my God, 37 seconds. But this is not
going too far, Kenny.
This is not based on just that time there. Like, we did research beforehand. We looked at other people's videos, other accounts, people that visited and stayed there one night or 4 hours or 2 nights, and reported and recorded everything that they did. And we looked at that and brought all that information with us. We were still looking stuff up while we were there and testing things and solving mysteries of the house, claims of the house, by being there and testing it. And then even coming home, doing research. Like, that's the first thing I started doing this last week, is looking at newspaper articles, looking at other videos people put out. Stevie and I were going back and forth with newspaper articles and stuff like, hey, we heard this. I heard this happen. And this is crazy information. So it's not just based on 20 hours or 15 minutes, whatever SEG's got us at now, of being there. It's based on weeks of research and going there and being in the location, trying to see what's going on. So I agree with you. I think there's a double standard, definitely, in play with a lot of this. And I think it's belief. It's emotionally charged, belief-based double standard, because when we say, no, I don't think it's haunted, it emotionally hurts them. They feel insulted. They feel attacked. Yeah. And the knee-jerk reaction is to be angry and lash out. So Stevie, go ahead.
So I think my biggest issue with all of that went down with that scenario was, I saw people accusing us of making fun of the location, of investigating, of whatever, and I highly disagree. We had fun. We had a blast. I had so much fun, but we did investigate. We took time and we did like tests. Like, we wanted to know about the doll falling over in the hallway. We wanted to test the balloons going up the stairs. Do they really float up there on their own, or is there a draft we can find? We really investigated, and the people in those comments of that post and that massive assumption that was made did not give us that chance, simply because we had a little fun and said the words, "It's not haunted." That's not fair, because they don't know what we did, and we are debunkers that actually go and investigate, and we get accused of not doing that. But when we do, we get accused of not taking it seriously or making fun, when no one ever No one ever saw what we did yet. Like, we have not got our stuff out. Like you said, we've been researching. We researched before, we researched after. We want to do the investigation due diligence. That's how you investigate, in my opinion. And I think it's okay to have fun at the same time. There is nothing wrong with the fun that we had and the silliness that we had. We paid to be there. We did what we wanted to do, and we did proper investigations. And that's what got to me the most, was that we were accused of making fun of the location. We all fully intended to promote it. I would go back. I would 100% go back. That place was amazing. I would take everyone I know back because it was so great.
Right. Yeah. And I don't think we really made fun of the location. We made fun of the ghost hunting in general. I think it was just
I think we
satire.
made fun of the claims.
Yeah. Yeah. We had fun, and it was more of a joke between us and the viewers about ghost hunting in general.
Yeah.
So it wasn't specifically about the place. So there was no reason to take it personally. I understand why, and I think there's other information in the background that I think we understand why it was such an emotionally charged response or reaction that we got. But still, just to be blunt, I did find that post to be unprofessional from a business owner. And as I said in my video, I don't think it was right that she apologized to everyone as a whole for creating drama. I think she should have just reached out specifically to you, Seg, and apologized, because you're the one that was singled out in that whole thing. Yeah. I don't recall seeing my name or Stevie's name at all.
Nope.
It was all you.
I think, and that's fine, kind of thing. I think there's one other point I want to make of this, is that, and in regards to the comments that were said in there, we get, like, in the debunking side of things, accused of being toxic and this and that quite often. I cannot remember anyone ever turning around and saying that place was crazy haunted, and someone on the debunking side of things issues a threat of violence.
Yeah.
Right.
That's crazy to me. Yeah, there's something wrong there, guys. There's something wrong. I think you need to take, if you are that, I can't think of another word to use than unhinged about someone disagreeing with you when it comes to this level of belief. Take a step back, take a breath, touch grass, stop, chill out with the ghost hunting stuff. You're too wound up with this, and that's fucking bullshit. Like, get a grip.
Agreed.
Yeah. I mean, it's that was way overboard, and
even that one aside, there was some other shit in there. Like, it was just generally very negative and nasty. Like,
yeah,
about like what Stevie said about our intentions going in there and what we like. I think some people just thought we were there to try and dismantle or to destroy or tarnish this place in some way. And it's like, guys, no, like, that's never really the case for any of these things. We just go there to, like Stevie said, to investigate claims.
Right.
Like, Jesus, if we really didn't like the place, we wouldn't continuously have said how much we liked it. Like, it's a bit of a no-brainer. Right. There's plenty of places I fundamentally don't like. That's not one of them.
Right.
I mean, just aesthetically, just to look at them, I don't like the look of the place. It looks uncomfortable. It smells weird. The floorboards sink into the point where you think you're going to fall through the bloody floor. You're scared you're going to catch a bloody STD just by looking at the fucking place. There's plenty of shitholes you pay a fortune to go in the paranormal. That wasn't one of them. It was such a comfortable stay.
Yeah.
Anyway, unless anyone else has anything to say, we can move on.
Nah. I think you're right. I'd happily go back.
Yeah,
if they'd have me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not. I also would add just that that's not to say that we're not going to critically analyze what has been promoted already. Like, that's part of my job. I'm going to look at the evidence that has come before us and comment or report on the test that we did and what we found. So it might come off bad, but it's honest investigation. It's not hit piece. It's not trying to make anyone look bad. We're investigating the claims. I'm going to report exactly how Seg said it. Honestly, I'm not going to lie to people. That's not what we do. So, all right.
We paid our money, guys. We paid our money. Like,
Yeah.
there was no freebies here. We didn't ask for one. We didn't expect one. We paid our money. We paid in full. The way I see it, we should be able to report on it to the best of our honest abilities.
Right. Right.
And I don't see it as. I'm shocked how controversial this has become because I don't see the controversy.
Me too. Yeah, the double standard thing really gets me too.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, nothing happened to us. We had fun though. I'm sure a lot of other people will love the place, continue to go to the place, get stuff. And if we are allowed back, I'll go back with you guys. We'll try again. But after that, we moved on, and we did visit some cemeteries, which was fun because we found some people that were associated with the next place that we were going to, which was
Kenny loves wandering around cemeteries.
I do. Mm-hmm.
I have to second that.
Yeah. So there, bitch. It was fun. It was a lot more fun than normal because I do like roaming around cemeteries. I like finding the old graves, the old tombstones, and reading because you feel part of someone's life that is long gone. You know, someone that you never knew about. You're connecting with them. And we also had someone from the city come out and meet us, which was really nice because there was some information. I'm not going to spoil it yet. Go ahead.
Can we also talk, because I think we went there before the cemetery, about the historical society as well, because that was really interesting. The Atchison Historical Society.
Yes.
Shout out to the Atchison Historical Society. They were great.
We met with a gentleman named Steve there, who was really nice. He provided us with a lot of information about both locations, and it was just, and he told us some stories. He gave us some information while we were there. Especially, he gave us information about a location that Stevie and I didn't go to, but Seg went to later. But I'm not going to reveal that. That's you. But yeah, and it was very, very helpful. They were very nice. Then we went to the cemetery, met with the city guy. He was really nice too. He had done some research for us to find, let's just say there's discrepancies with the local stories about the Sally house and a certain little girl that's buried in there. He was able to clear it up and also clear it up even further. I'm not going to reveal what, but I know even more information now than what I told you guys when we were there. So I know it's so exciting.
I can't wait.
So, and then we went to we went to Pizza Hut. We went to the Sally house first, and then we ordered pizza because we couldn't figure out, what we were going to order for dinner. And Seg had to set up for some filming and stuff, and it took forever. We finally got food.
It didn't take forever. Actually, no, it did take a long time.
Yeah, it did take
a long time.
Like, oh yeah, it's 6 o'clock. You ready to eat? Oh, well, somebody won't be here till 8 o'clock. Can you wait that long? Sure. Why not? No, it was cool. So the Sally house. What?
Careful what you say.
It was different than the McIntyre Villa. So it was almost like one of those when you go on trips and maybe you stay at different hotels and you're like, I wish I stayed at this one first, because then we go to the McIntyre Villa and that would be an upgrade. Not to say it was a dump. I don't want to give that impression because we did research it. We did see pictures. We talked to people beforehand and we were getting different stories, and we were kind of afraid, like, at least I was concerned that we were going to walk into like a real dump.
So, because I think it's okay to say this, when we were in Atchison, we were there at just so happened to be there at the same time as Ryan and Dave from Paranormal Quest. So we had a couple of meals with Ryan and Dave. I believe it was the first time they met you two, of course. And they've been to the Sally House before, and they told us they went there in 2022, and apparently in 2022 it was a dump. Like, it was really gross. Okay. So they've made more of an effort with it now, because when we walked in there, I think I agree. I was expecting it to be disgusting, and it was, at very least, it was clean.
Yeah, it was clean. It was definitely much better than I expected. It's bigger on the inside than what you see from.
Can you guys hear me? I've just lost sound.
I can hear you, but I can't hear Kenny.
Okay.
I heard a weird beeping sound, and then
yeah, that's what I heard, a beeping sound. And okay. What's happened?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hello. We've just been kicked out.
Well, as the general producer, I guess, Seg, you're up, buddy. You get to take over the show. So I'll wait here. And
so Kenny got kicked out.
Yeah, Kenny booted himself.
Fucking tastic.
Yeah, I got tired of his shit, so I booted him.
God damn. So enough of that twat.
It's now my show.
So, Stevie, my first question to you is, what annoyed you most about Kenny during our trip?
Oh, you can't hear Seg? Wow, I hear him.
I heard him a minute ago, and then I can't hear him anymore. Should I jump out and jump back in?
I can hear you pretty well.
I can hear everybody. Kenny's not here.
This is interesting. Is it because I brought Ed the Gremlin? The internet gremlin, messing with it.
It's Friday the 13th.
That's right, it is.
That's right, everyone. I am running the show, but Stevie can't hear me.
I still can't hear anybody. I'm gonna leave and come back.
Oh no, he's back.
Goodness. Shut up.
Wanker. I mean, hey, how's it going, Kenny?
Holy shit. Thanks, Tim.
I tried. I was telling everybody I tried to block your ass, but
I don't know. Like, all of a sudden, my pod track mixer like shut off, and it kicked me out. So oh my goodness!
I just want to confirm, you guys can hear me.
I can hear everybody now.
I can hear you.
Okay, well, I will. I'll go back and watch these comments for questions, and you guys carry on.
Thank you, Tim. I
appreciate
it. I'm getting screwed up today. I really have to call.
Oh my goodness! Now I can't hear anymore.
Oh my god!
Hold on, I'm gonna leave and come back. You guys stay.
Oh my goodness! I don't know what's going on.
This is the curse of the Sally House.
This is the Sally is getting her revenge on us.
Her own back.
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
Sally,
I can hear.
Your house was nice. Give us a break.
Yeah, it was.
Well, I don't know about nice. It was okay.
Okay, I can hear again.
Fantastic.
All right. Hopefully it works. It stays working.
You guys might struggle to lip read me if I go quiet.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll speak for you.
I can read Kenny's lips just fine, but
Just do this.
But yeah, the Sally House was definitely different. It's a normal house. I didn't feel any weird feelings going in. I walked in. I was a little excited because, again, I think I mentioned in the beginning, or I think I mentioned it to you guys before the show went live. I love filming locations. So TV and movie filming locations, if I show up and I recognize places, I love it. And it's just walking in saying, oh, wow, like I know this room. I know this kitchen. I know these bedrooms, these stairs, looking up. I've seen this view like 100 times. This is great. This is awesome. And then, okay, I'm here. It was again, it was nice being there with you guys and talking, and some of the shenanigans that went on there, which I won't speak of. But it was still interesting. There wasn't, at least for me, there wasn't much in the form of in the way of testing. There were no testable claims except for
essentially, and he's like, there was nothing to do.
Right. I tried. I
It's
tried.
a
I was like,
small place, and we were bored.
I was so bored. Just when it got quiet and we had nothing to do. Like you, Seg, you were setting up for, I think, one of your filming skits or segments, and I was like, all
Serious
right,
investigation, Kenny.
okay, is that what we're calling it?
That's what we're calling it. Okay.
Okay, my bad. I guess we have creative
Okay, how about
differences.
this? Serious investigation by YouTube standards. Fair?
Well, fair.
Fair.
Thank you.
I will concede. So yeah, and at one point, Stevie and I were sitting at the dining room table, literally like, "What are we doing? What are we doing?
What do we do with our lives?
What life choices have we made that led us here?" But no, it was all right, and we did have fun. We did set up a few things. Like thankfully, like Seg, you brought up about the balls falling down the stairs.
Yes.
Or rolling down. So we set that up. We had 3 balls that happened to be in that room again
Did
with
you happen
dolls.
to document them the morning after as well?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did because
I did.
they didn't move.
No. We set them up. So there was a thing I think
Spoiler alert.
Twin Paranormal. Was that it?
That's right.
Yeah. So they had balls set up, and I haven't watched the video yet, but I think they set them up on the edge.
Yes, and they do come down the stairs and they freak out like that must mean the house is haunted.
Right.
Because the best a ghost can do is pushing the ball off the edge of the stairs down, and that means scary. I wouldn't mind the original fucking claims of people getting scratched and burnt and crazy stuff like that.
Yes!
And now what have we got? Fucking
Balls.
soft balls going downstairs.
Balls. We got balls. That's all we got. But you're right. Like we set them up and we put tape on the floor. So we marked exactly where they were and we knew. And yeah, we went to bed. Yeah. Spoiler, nothing happened. They were still there in the morning.
Sadly, nothing happened.
The rose that allegedly like caught on fire. I did try that.
So you just like setting fire to things, guys.
I was having fun with a lighter, setting flowers on fire.
This thing burn? Let me try the furniture next.
And then that was it. But you're right. Like the major thing was one guy getting scratched. And I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's self-inflicted. That's what I see. But there wasn't really much to do. I think when I put a video out or an article, it's going to be mostly about the sightings episode and inconsistencies and research and stuff like that, because there really wasn't much to document there. But what do you guys think?
So you want to go? You want me to
No,
go?
you go, Stevie.
I really thought it was a cute place. My first impression of it was super cute because it's like a little, it's so tiny looking, but the inside's pretty roomy. It was nice. I really like the layout. I like the history of it. I liked learning about who built it. 2 places we went to were built by Irish immigrants. The history of like the families that stayed, we can figure that all out and stuff. And I thought that was really cool. And then I'm with Kenny, like having seen the sightings episodes and then walking in and seeing like that's where they were sitting when this happened, or that's where they were standing when this guy claimed this happened. And it's like, it's really cool to be standing in the middle of it, having.
Oh no!
Oh no!
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 Oh, there you are.
Sorry.
I hear you. Go ahead.
I had no feelings at all. As far as like, I don't really get feelings in haunted places. I don't have any of that, but it was very comfortable, very calm. I'm really grateful we didn't have the parade of college students like the people the night before. But I loved it. I thought it was fun. I'm excited to do a video on it because my favorite thing to do is correct history as far as like when people are presenting haunted locations and they confuse things or they get things wrong or they just flat out lie. I'm excited to go through and pick apart those things and correct things and compare things based on what people said, especially the people who claimed that it was haunted originally. All that stuff I'm super excited about. I was just a kid in a candy store thinking the whole time how I'm going to put my video together.
Yeah. I thought about that too. Like, what am I going to do? You know,
Mhm.
at both points, both places, I was sitting there and thinking like, I went in thinking I'm going to film a video, an investigation video, but then I realized like there's not a lot here that I
Yeah.
can do. There's certain things from both places that I just can't replicate because I either don't have the equipment to do so, or it only happened to one person, and there's information that leads to other causes. But I'll explore that later. So I figured it's going to be just research heavy.
Mhm.
Both of these videos. But yeah, so Seg, what did you think?
So for me, the Sally House was one of those places where I was like, you know what? The biggest claim of that place that I don't know how or why, because none of the stories are consistent whatsoever, and they're nothing more than fucking stories. There's a demon. That's what we can all agree as far as the folklore goes. It's a demon. It's a demon. For some reason, this big scary demon wants to call itself Sally, and we're supposed to be scared by that. I don't understand. You know, I thought demons were supposed to have like, you know, awesome, cool kind of names like Bauer and like Velchum and all that kind of stuff. But this one's just called Sally. I thought the place was nothing. Like Kenny said, you walk in there, nothing. You have literally seen everything you've got to see of the place in 5 minutes, if that. Actually, 5 minutes might be a bit much. So I had it planned in. So when I go to some places, I have it in my head like I want to film a skit or a bit and with this one, I won't spoil what it is because you got to wait for the video. But I had it in my head that I want to try something that all the people out there that really, really believe that the place is haunted by a demon, I kind of want to trigger them. And I kind of want to do something where I'm going to like try to do something that will, the people who really believe this stuff will think this is crazy and out there and insane to do. And I want to do it. And I want to document what happens when I do it. So far, fuck all. But I'll keep you guys, updated with that. Kenny and Stevie know exactly what I'm talking about. I think that's going to be a real fun video. But even though, and Kenny's, I understand, believe me, all jokes aside, I understand why Kenny's like, what the bloody hell are you doing? Stevie was like, what the bloody hell are you doing? But I genuinely do want to do these kind of dumb things because every time these sort of stunts are pulled, they're always by somebody who either outright believes or is clearly the whole reason they're doing it is for either a level of attention or money. Whereas for me, I just want to do it to show this is what really happens when you do these kind of dumb things. You know?
Yeah.
I know the way I'm explaining, you guys can probably figure out the kind of dumb thing I did, but that was really what I wanted to do at the Sally House. I wanted to do something really, really out there. And I'll give you a spoiler alert here. Absolutely fucking nothing. Slept like a baby again that night.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he tried. I think we can attest that he tried more so than I've seen anyone else at one of these things try. The things that went on, I was waiting. Like it was one of those moments where it's like, this is the scene in the movie where shit goes south. This is where it happens right here. So if it's gonna happen, this is the moment. And
I also want to say, maybe by YouTube standards, I think a fucking good performance from me as well.
I mean, we could debate about that. I mean, it was good, especially when I can't say it because I don't want to give it away. Let's
But
say
we had fun. I
did.
I'd like to think we all had fun with it. I certainly did. You two probably
Yes.
hated it, but we had fun.
I thought it was
I loved
funny,
it.
and I really thought, like I said, like not only was this the moment that if something would happen, it's going to happen, and I'm going to definitely witness the end of Seg because he's going to get it first. Definitely.
Can I just quickly read out? Friday House asked a fun question here. I know I shouldn't be pointing out questions. I just like this one, and I think it'll be. I have my answers. Question: If it was a horror movie, who would have been the first to die?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
I agree. It's me.
Yeah.
Me, then Kenny, and Stevie probably would have killed whatever was killing us and escaped.
You know what? No, I have a different version. I think the demon would come out of a portal, start munching on you, Seg, kind of look at us with all your kind of guts like falling down off its chin.
But
Take
for
a
some
look at
reason,
us.
the mask still stays on.
Yeah, the mask doesn't come off. I tried, everyone. I did try, and it doesn't come off. Anyway, you'll see in the video. But the demon will look at us. Stevie and I will be at the kitchen table, and we'll be like, "Hey, you want some pizza?
Yeah.
We got pepperoni and pineapple. You want some?" And the demon will be like, "Sure." Sit, we'll have a conversation. End of story. That's it.
And I'm still dead.
Yeah, you're still, but you'll come back in the next episode. Don't worry.
Oh, fantastic.
We'll bring you, and we won't explain why. You'll just show up.
I'm just there.
All right. Let's.
Stevie, if after I die, does Kenny die? Do you die, or is it just me as well? In your version, is it just me?
Well, I don't know about Kenny. I don't know how they feel about Kenny, but I'm pretty cool with demons.
So we're fine. You're the one that's.
It's just me. Okay, great.
Just you.
Just
That's
me.
all. All right. So I'm going to attempt to play the commercial break. We'll have a couple minutes to take a break here. Let me see. It's 4 minutes and 9 seconds. And then we'll come back and we will take whatever questions we can, as long as we don't get crapped out. I really got to talk to StreamYard because this is ridiculous. But yeah, all right. We'll be back in 4 minutes and 9 seconds from now.
And now for something completely different.
Welcome, my fellow skeptics. Welcome, one and all. I am the chief investigator. Oh, come along, old chap. We will have a ball. Now, if you will excuse me, it's time to open the mic. Good night. Good night. Kenny Biddle's the name, investigating's my game, and I will have at it. Quid pro quo. As the head of this committee, hunting for ghosts can be shitty, but there is nothing better that I know. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? Let's open the bar and ask some questions, alright? Maybe you might find an answer or two. I will find the truth this night and day, and if my name is not Kenny Biddle, then I assure you here I will not stay. Good day! Kenny Biddle's the name, ghost hunting's the game. I won't let anything get in my way. Too many fakers out there, too many chefs, too many toe tappers, none of it makes any sense. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? Let's open the bar and ask some questions, alright? But trust me, I am not so keen. I prefer to see these things clearly, not in 144p. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? If you don't think I am right, let's open mic night. Yeah, yeah. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? If you don't think I am right, let's open mic night. If you have an answer or two, let Kenny Biddle solve it for you. Let Kenny Biddle solve it for you. The one and only Kenny Biddle. Kenny Biddle. Kenny Biddle. Kenny
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I love that music. Gets me pumped. All right. So we're back. We talked about it. Anything else you want to add about the Sally House? Just offhand.
Oh, can we talk about can I talk about the basement? Me and me alone?
Sure.
If you don't want me to, I won't.
You want to incriminate yourself.
I don't give a shit. What are you going to do? Ban me from the Sally House? I don't want to go back anyway. So
I have nothing to do with this. I'm just
I will
putting it out
say-
there.
Oh, you know what? I'll save it for one of my live streams. It's fine.
You can talk about it.
All right, then, good. Stop being a bitch. So, the basement, for those of you who don't know, the basement, I've got that back in Australia. The basement is very nice.
Thank you.
I don't have the black ghost. I just got the white ghost. Make of that what you will. So the basement for the Sally House was locked up. We're not sure why, but they put a padlock on it, and it's quite frustrating because they don't tell you this when you're booking. They don't say, "Oh, by the way, the basement's locked up," because one of the biggest bullshit claims of the Sally House, and when I say this, there is literally no evidence to support this whatsoever. As I'm sure many of you know, you go down the stairs and there's a big black kind of smudge there. And the claim is that used to be a pentagram and it was used to conjure blah, blah, blah. But there's no evidence to show that ever was a pentagram. Nothing. So a lot of groups go down there and they lie on top of it in cringy ways or sit on it and stand on it. And they think it's a portal now. They think that pentagram has now become a portal. And, there's not, as Kenny said earlier, there's not that much to really do in the Sally House, really, especially if you're not into devices. There's not a great deal to claims to investigate. There's not a great deal of places to go. So to miss out on the basement kind of sucks. And they don't tell you the basement is locked up when you book. It's just something that, surprise, surprise, is the basement's locked up. Thankfully, when we were there, it wasn't locked. But there is a sign to say, don't go down here. I went down there. Because I'm the paranormal bad boy. And I don't know why I wasn't joking. That wasn't a side eye guy joke. I don't know why you're doing
That was probably the funniest thing you've said in years.
well, it wasn't. No. I say plenty of funny things. That wasn't one of them.
No, that was pretty funny.
No, you just got a weird sense of humor.
When you
I don't know
say
why you're
things
I don't know
aren't
why
even
you're finding regular fucking facts like
let's take
sentences
reality
funny.
and flip reality on its head.
That's
and
like
then we'll
that's
say
like you said. I'm going down for a cup of coffee. What's funny about that?
That's not funny.
Exactly.
But
Like
you saying
all the bad boy is not funny.
you
Yeah.
say- Totally funny.
Anyway, so yeah, I went down there. Biddle and Stevie wouldn't go down there because they're not the paranormal bad boy.
We're honest. Respectful. Bad. What is that? What is
so
that?
I'm not going to.
Fart?
I'm not going to. Sorry, what?
Do you have to fart? What are you doing? Like, what was that whole?
This is what you wouldn't understand, Kenny, because
You
that's what
feel?
bad
You
boys
gotta go. Do you need to go? Do you need a break? A bathroom break? What's going on there?
You wouldn't understand, Kenny.
I
You
wouldn't
wouldn't
understand.
understand.
No, I wouldn't.
You're
No.
too much of a good boy.
Yeah, I'm a grease stain on
Stevie
Kansas
Cheetah.
Avenue.
That sounds weird. So
Out of context, that does sound really weird.
sometimes we can say something, and then the minute it exits your mouth, you're like, okay.
I'm sure you do that all the time.
Yeah.
So, I went down there. I won't go into too much detail what happened because I didn't film down there solo. All I will say, guys, is that you're in for a wild ride. If going down to very small basements with nothing happening is your jam, you just can't wait for my video. It's all a load of bollocks. So you can go down to the basement. There's just like a little sign which you move to one side saying don't go down to the basement. Up to you guys if you want to go in the basement or not. I don't give a rat's ass about if they ever go at me, I'm not going back. I've got no interest to ever go back to the Sally house.
Yeah, I really don't.
I would go back to McIntyre Villa
Yes.
in a heartbeat, but not the Sally house.
More so, yeah, the McIntyre Villa I would go back to, especially if we could partner up with the owner and be there throughout the night with the owner. That would definitely be worth it. Sally house is not worth going back.
The Sally house doesn't have like legitimate things that would give it a haunted history.
Right. And I mean, you guys will see once we put our stuff out that I don't have to say anything else. You said it. There's just nothing that gives it a legitimate reason why it would be haunted, and you'll see that. So yeah, it was interesting and it was fun to be there. It's a bucket list item to check off.
Yeah,
it is a paranormal nerd kind of checklist thing saying, oh yeah, we were at the Sally house. That was great. Saw the film locations. When sightings come on and I watch it again, I'll be like, yeah, I was there.
Yep.
I was there. Great. But that's it. So
honestly, I kind of got that very similar feel with the Conjuring house. It was a bucket list place to go to. I did it. I'm over it.
Yeah.
Like there's other locations I've been to which I would go back in a heartbeat. Doesn't necessarily have to be a big grand location either. There's some places and I'll talk about it as my videos come out on this trip. But there's some places I've been to. I'll be like, yeah, absolutely, I'd love to go back. But most once is enough for me.
Right. Yeah, a lot of places, and I agree. Like the Conjuring house, I was there once for a tour. Didn't even stay overnight, but that was
we
enough.
went the same week, Kenny.
Oh, I know. We missed each other by a few days, and I was like, oh no. But yeah, it's like, all right, I was in there for 2 hours. I got to investigate because you got the tour, but then you had free roaming time. So I was able to investigate some of the claims, the physical claims that happened, see the places, said, all right, I'm satisfied. I got what I needed. I don't need to come back here ever. Because it's just, and that's one of the things with this hobby / line of work is that there are so many places. Like, I want to get there. I definitely want to get to that place. But if I only get there once, usually that's enough because I want to go to other places. And you're
Can
right.
I ask you both, actually,
No.
maybe we'll change the subject, but like just on what you said there, Kenny, do you have like a top, I was going to say 3 and I put up 4, top 3 places you would most like to go to? Whether it could be maybe America, but maybe we'll open up worldwide.
You go first, Kenny.
Where?
You go first.
Oh, shit. Damn it. Stalling tactic. I know what you're up to. I
have mine if you want me to go first.
I would go to Raymond Hall for the Brown Lady. I would go to the, I think it's, I forget the exact name of it, the Naval Academy House or something like that, where the tulip staircase famous ghost photo is. It's the spiral staircase, and it looks like there's a ghost on the stairs. I want to go there just to recreate the photos. And then the third one, for a haunted location, I would right now, I think, and this is totally based on the last video that I published, I would like to go to the Ghostwriter house in LA, where they had the Ghostwriter Polaroids, because just to be in that house,
right,
with a camera that I set up to take photos, that would, to me, that would be really cool. But then that's more nerdy than anything else. So,
of course,
there's my
it's
3.
Kenny Biddle.
Yeah,
I like nerdy.
yeah. See, Seg, she likes nerdy.
Damn it,
bitch.
Damn it. So I'm so annoyed that timing.
I know, and that nothing right now brings me more joy than you being annoyed by me. Stevie, what would be your 3?
One of them is Lep Castle in Ireland, just
Ooh,
because
nice.
it has a really brutal long history, and I would love to see it for myself.
Ghost hunters have been there.
Yeah, it's a really popular one for the TV shows, and I don't think I've seen any YouTubers videos on it, but I've heard a lot of podcasts on it, and that's what got me interested in it, because I like the podcasts because they cover the history and stuff a lot more than fake ghost hunting. But and then the second place I would like to go to is Waverly Hills in Kentucky.
Did you say fake ghost hunting?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you said that. That's funny. I was like, wait, did I just hear that? That's awesome. Okay, sorry.
And then the second place, Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Kentucky, because I've heard like the majority of people that I know that have gone themselves had something happen. Of course, we don't know what, but they had an experience, and just based on them having one and being so scared, I would love to go and experience it myself. And then the third one is not very popular or well-known one, but it's close to me. There's a hotel in Nashville, and I can never remember the name of it, but it's downtown. It's a really fancy grand hotel, and there's one room, I think it's 712 or 713, where it's supposed to be like super duper haunted, and it's like $350 a night just for the hotel room. And I would love to stay there just because there are so many stories and like anecdotes of people that come to Nashville and stay there and have an experience.
Is it the Opryland?
No, not Opryland. It's right downtown.
Hermitage?
Nope,
Hotel?
that one's off in Hermitage. It's
Damn it.
I can't remember. I'll have to Google it. But yeah, it's really fancy.
Fancy.
Yeah. And when you walk in, because I've toured it before on a ghost tour, when you walk in, there's a big mirror, and there's a story about a woman, I guess, that died, and you'll see her in the mirror, and I think if I remember correctly, the mirror will crack sometimes, and then it'll be okay suddenly.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
So there's
it's got really cool stories.
Union Station Hotel.
Yes, that's it.
That's it? Yes. Fucking good.
I would love to go there.
That's
like just to stay overnight, because I have been in it for a ghost tour, but I'd love to spend the night in their most haunted room.
Oh, wait, there it is. Entity 7. Thank you for the $5. If I can get Waverly Hills set up this summer or fall, do you 3 want to go with me?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I would
fall would be around September time. Fall for you is autumn to us, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, like August, September. something like
October,
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be up for that if I can get over to America. Yeah.
I've been to Waverly Hills. I've done. I actually knew. I showed up for a tour, and the tour guide was a friend of mine. He recognized me, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
I love it.
But he was so cool. We started the tour, and he's like, he came up to me. He's like, "Hey, if you want to just go off, just go ahead. Don't you don't have to stay with the group. Just
That's
go."
great.
And I think he was more just trying to get me away from everyone in the group, so I wouldn't be like, that story is not correct."
I absolutely believe this story.
Yeah, well, not the first time. So, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. So I would definitely go again, because it was on a ghost tour. So even though I did stay with the group mostly, I didn't get a chance to really check out some of the claims. So yeah, I would definitely go. So let us know, Joe.
Yeah, I'll be up for that.
All right, cool. Do you want to do some questions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I answer that question for myself though?
What question?
Top 3 places.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
no. I don't
Fair
care.
enough.
Now go ahead.
Queen Mary.
Oh, okay. That's good.
I would say Waverly Hills, but everyone else has said it, so I'm not going to say Waverly.
Yeah.
It's an interesting one I've always wanted to go to, but I don't know how it would go down ethically. Filming, like it's just somewhere I would like to maybe just go visit for myself, and it's a little bit off the beaten track to every other place. It's called Bacoor Hill Station, I think it's where it's called. It's in Cambodia, and it's one of the places that was kind of massacred during the genocide there, and it's reported to be like incredibly haunted. I'm not sure how I would feel about filming it though, but I would love to go. I mean, I've been to Cambodia before. I really like Cambodia. Not the best food. That's another story. I had probably I was probably the most sick I've ever been in my life just eating there. But beautiful country, a true adventureman's kind of like paradise because it's so crazy different to anywhere else anywhere else I've ever been to anyway. But that. I forget the name of the region it is in Cambodia. I think somewhere in the south of Cambodia. But it's reported to be like one of the most haunted paranormal hotspots of the world.
That's one of those situations that's difficult because it's. I agree. I don't think filming it, and I mean no offense to this, but especially your style of
I know it would be a dead serious video if I probably wouldn't make a video, but even if I went there, one of the reasons it wouldn't be a video is because I want to check it out for me,
right?
Not as the side-eye guy.
Right.
It's just somewhere that I've always found quite fascinating. But you're right. Essentially, it's no different to like going to Auschwitz. You know what I mean? It's somewhere with some crazy dark history. The people who would have been affected by that would still be alive today. Ethically, it's very sensitive, but it's somewhere that I would like to just go and check out.
Right.
But it's got to like. I mean, if you go to Cambodia, it's very difficult to escape that part of its history anyway. They're very open with that. There's a lot of sites that are still dedicated to what the people what they went through. You can go to the killing fields to this day. It's a walk-in museum. Okay. Very dark, very. It's a very difficult day out. I can tell you that much. But it's not something that Cambodia kind of shies away from. So that would be another one. I guess a third one, maybe the Winchester Mystery House. Okay. That would be a lot of fun. That because again, like it looks like not just a beautiful location, but just like so unique, so
much fun.
Yeah, have you been?
Yes.
Oh, I'm jealous.
I took my mom in 2011, and we loved it. It was
really?
so amazing to see.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I would love to see that place. I've heard so much about it, and just I'd like to go for two reasons. One, to see it, because it would be amazing to tour the house. And two, they do have a newspaper clipping that was sent to them by Harry Houdini and also signed by him. So that would be just cool. I've seen it. I've seen pictures. I've talked to people that have taken pictures of it, but to see it in person, it would just be neat. You know, I'd be really, really geeking out on that. So, but I get what you're saying with the other site. That's like, because a couple years ago, John Edward, the not psychic, filmed filmed an episode of his show there, and it never made it to air because there was so much. As soon as the public heard that he was trying to do a psychic show at the Twin Towers location, like, it got shelved immediately. It was so distasteful and just disgusting that he would do that.
Is this after he got outed for being fake as well?
I think I don't. Well, I mean, it depends when, because we were outing him like at the beginning. So, I mean, I don't know. Are you talking about like the Irish bar incident where where he couldn't get a Mick whatever? He couldn't figure out a name.
I particularly hate that. I mean, I probably shouldn't say this. I don't think my mum's going to watch this. My mum really believed that guy. And this is way before anything of the side-eye guy, because he was going for years and years. He was going years and years and years ago, like over a decade, maybe 2 decades. And I remember sitting down watching this guy. My mum was like, "You got to watch this. This is crazy. It's brilliant." I'm like, guys, I hated him the moment I watched him.
I watched him for a while. We watched his Crossing Over series.
Yeah.
And this was still back when I was a ghost hunter. And I was like, oh, wow, this is interesting. No idea about the cold reading, the machine gun statements, you know, and it was years later when I finally realized, like, oh shit, I know what he's doing. Okay. All right. He's an asshole. This is awful what he's doing to people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a terrible bloke.
Yeah. All right. So let's take some questions, and because we still got about 20 minutes or so left. T-Spirits, where are you going after Texas? Can we hear your itinerary, Seg?
Home.
Home.
After Texas, I'm going home.
Yeah.
I'm here for a few more days, then home, I'm afraid.
Well, that's. I was afraid, like, when I messaged you guys about coming on, and Stevie was polite and prompt, responded immediately, and like, I didn't hear from you, but I wasn't sure if you were actually on your way home or not, so that's why I wasn't pushing.
Yeah, it's been. In all seriousness, I've been very busy since being in Texas.
Yeah, I figured that. No worries, but I mean, I don't know what else you want to talk. Like, I do want to touch on a bit about like why we didn't tell anyone we were coming out there or meeting up or anything like that.
If I do that, I'm actually happy to do this. It'll be a bit of an exclusive for the Kenny Biddle show.
Well, it's coming from you. I don't know how exclusive it can be. Okay, hit us.
Oh, okay, fuck you.
I love you.
So, I think probably a few people have been able to put 2 and 2 together here, so I don't want to like insult anyone's intelligence. For those of you who follow my channel, you probably can figure out the big reason why I wanted to go to Atchison. I did go to Steve's House of the Dead. There was obviously there's been a lot of nonsense with I'm getting doxxed here and there and blackmailed and all that sort of stuff, and I believe that goes hand in hand with Steve. I'm not going to say too much more than that because the video is going to come out, but I wanted to, in preparation for me going to America, I didn't want to really tell anyone I was going to Atchison. So when I approached Kenny and Stevie, I was like, I just really want to keep it under wraps, which I appreciate you guys did. So thank you for that. Because I didn't want it to get back to Steve in any way. Because for those of you who know, I tried to go to Steve's House of the Dead, you know, last year, and he moved the goalpost and wouldn't let me in. But then I did get in one of the email correspondence, they said, "Oh, we're happy for you to come back another time." So I'm like, okay, well, I've got the invite. I just don't trust them if I go under my name.
Right.
That they let me in. So it's been a big old operation. So that's the reason why I had to keep it under hush hush, is really for that one video. All I'm going to say is that video is... I thought that was going to be a crazy video. I thought that was going to be an insane video. I cannot put into words just how off the rails that went. It is hands down going to be the craziest video I've ever uploaded.
It's gold, Jerry. Gold. Gold.
It felt like it hit every single branch on the crazy tree.
Right. I would definitely advise, just from my perspective and from what I know, I would say personally that I would never give that person a credit card number or your personal information. Just, that is my public service announcement.
Yeah,
do not give them
guys. Don't go.
any. And from talking to people around town, because we did talk to the locals, absolutely, I would not recommend whatsoever taking his tour or booking his place, because it's, let's say a sheriff was involved at one point, police involved. Just don't do it. I would avoid it at all costs. So if he's got a problem, like we can talk about it, but I would not recommend doing anything with that.
Yeah, it really was crazy. But that was, so I was like, while I'm in Atchison, I would like to invite these guys, and there's a whole bunch of like haunted houses around there to check out. We did have a good time, the ones we did, but
right.
I had something. So these guys weren't with me for the Steve House of the Dead. I had to kind of set up something a little bit special for that. In a way, Kenny, I'm kind of glad you weren't there, because I think you might have actually punched the guy. But
what are you saying? What are you saying, bitch?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It was just, I don't know. It was a crazy night, and I'm very excited to show you guys that one. That's one I'm kind of excited and terrified editing that video.
Can't wait to see it. And I want to add too that I don't usually tell people where I'm going before I go there, and I might say something when I'm there, but usually when it's over. Like when I'm leaving, I'll take a picture and post like, "Hey, guess where I am?" because I'm leaving, because I don't want people showing up. And it's nothing. I had so many people, when I posted some of the pictures, so many people reached out and said, "Oh, I didn't know you were there. I want to come out. I wanted to meet up." And I want to say, I love meeting everyone. It's nothing personal at all. It's just one, I didn't want to give up, because Seg did ask us to keep it quiet. I didn't want to try to disappoint anyone by saying, no, I only have a limited time, because we literally flew in Thursday night and flew out Saturday morning. We had time just to do what we needed to do and get out. And there was no time to meet anyone else. And although I'd love to, and next time if we do get out there, maybe we'll stay like a day or two more, so that we can meet up with people. But I just wanted to make sure people didn't get pissed off and like, "Oh, you didn't tell us, I wanted to meet."
Yeah, I think what I will say this, if ever I do this, well, I'll say when I do this, because I do enjoy doing this, I squeezed in so much in a short period of time, and next time I'll be like, I'm happy to give some locations a miss and just hang out with people a bit more,
right,
and try and enjoy myself a bit more, because like some place, like I want to hang out, guys, but I've literally got a 3 to 4 hour drive ahead of me to get to the next place, and I'm booked in already, and I'm doing a collaboration with other people, and I don't want to let them down. I've got to be there. So it was really nonstop.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's what I would kind of do next time, is to kind of like take it a lot slower.
Yeah. And I mean, we went like, we were at one place, we were doing stuff there. We went to the cemeteries, we went to the historical society. We didn't know how long we'd need to be there, just in case there, you know, I can see like the historian saying something, and at least me and Stevie going, whoa, we're staying here. Say go. We're staying here because we got to research this shit. But yeah, getting so involved in making sure everything was good and we had everything that we needed before we left. So yeah, but that was fun. All right, let's we only took one question.
Yeah, that was nice. Where are the questions at?
What else we got there, Tim? Thank you, Tim. Did you get used to the house noises before you slept?
There were
There
no
weren't any.
house noises.
Yeah, there really wasn't. It was quiet.
Yeah, both houses, I would say.
Yeah.
Very quiet.
Yeah.
Like you go to some places and you hear a fair amount of creaks.
Dead silent.
Right.
No, I mean, I would say that's especially for the Mackie. I keep saying Mackie Mansion, especially for
What the
Mackie
hell?
Theatre. It's a testament to how well built it is. Shut up,
Right.
Kenny. It's a testament to how well built it is. It's solid. That is a solid place. Like they just don't do. It's not going to be like the Conjuring house. If the wind picks up, the whole house bloody creaks. It's not.
Right.
It's not like that.
Or that room that you walk into and the floor bounces in the Conjuring house. Like, yeah, this is solid, because you gotta remember too. I think all the doors between the rooms were pocket doors.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there,
Yep.
I mean, you're not talking about a wall that's like 2x4 in the middle
right.
with
Yep.
drywall. You're talking about like a good 8 to 10
Yep.
inches wide for these walls, and heavy doors, heavy walls, built solid.
They don't
Really-
build them like those anymore.
No. So good question though. Good question. Scarborough, I think this may have been missed. How in the heck did you all sleep this or keep this secret until Seg's live?
It was very hard. It was very hard.
Yeah. I like including people in a lot of stuff. I like taking pictures. Like whenever I travel, I usually like, because I did post one picture from the plane just saying, oh, guess where I'm going. And then that's it. There was no information about it. So you really didn't know where I was going. And I love sharing that, especially when I land, when I meet people, I get so excited. Like I saw you guys, and the first thing I did, I jumped in the car. Well, after I made fun of Seg, I jumped in the car and I took a picture of the three of us because I was like so excited. And then I'm looking at it going, I can't post this.
Yeah.
I can't do anything for like 2 days.
I also want to say I drove to the airport to pick up Stevie. I drove to the airport to pick up Kenny. I drove over to Atchison, and all Kenny did the whole time is complain about my driving. Non-fucking stop.
Let me what happened when Stevie, please remind me what happened both times we pulled out of Pizza Hut. I forget what
That
happened.
was on the last day, motherfucker.
What?
That wasn't on.
Well, no, shh. What Stevie, what happened?
Maybe he was tired, but Seg does drive on the other side of the road in Australia.
On a highway.
I want you to come to the UK or Australia, and I want you to drive on our side of the road and see how well you do.
And you know what? Like, if you hadn't said anything, I probably would not have noticed because I was just in the back seat.
I was
Yeah.
driving down the wrong side of the road. How could you not notice?
He comes out and all of a sudden he's like, oh shit. And I'm like, what? I'm thinking, like, here comes a
scared the
truck.
shit
We're
out of
dead.
myself.
We're dead. Like, he's just giving that heads up, like, hey, we're about to be crushed by an 18-wheeler. That's it. But no, just on the wrong
Twice.
side of the road.
There's no joke in that either, guys. I did drive down the wrong side of the road twice.
And I know this isn't totally your fault, but you had a habit of hitting the rumble strips on the right side, and you did a lot of curb checks
Okay,
on the right side. Because I understand you drive on the different you do drive on the other side of the car, right?
Yes, we do. Drive.
Okay.
So the actual the whole steering wheel's on the other side of the
Right.
car.
Right. So yeah, like you were hitting every time you turned the corner. I was like, "Up here we're gonna hit the there's the curb."
No, it was not every
There's the
motherfucking
curb.
time we picked. It was maybe once. I'll give you perhaps twice.
Driving down the road. Hey, that sound means you're too far over. It was fun. No, I am very appreciative that you picked me up, you drove around, and you dropped me off at the airport. I appreciate that. Next question, please. Cree Storm. In my opinion, activity is rare, so you may never have an experience. It's one of the things debunkers complain about with teams. So how can you say definitively that some place is not haunted, discounting others?
Well, it's not haunted till it's haunted, right?
Correct. I'm going to just reiterate what I said earlier. Nowhere is haunted until they prove otherwise, and that, to me, even if you really believe in ghosts, that should be your approach going into everywhere that you've never been before. It's not haunted until it can prove otherwise.
Right.
That's my philosophy anyway.
Right. The idea, or the belief that activity is rare. So I want to point out, first and foremost, that right there, that beginning of the sentence, in your opinion, that's not really an opinion, it's your belief. So I'm not knocking it. That's your belief, but that's a belief. It doesn't mean it's true. It doesn't mean it's factual. It's your belief. So when we're going in there, and especially when other people are in there. So if other people go in there, other ghost hunters or content creators, they go in there and they claim to experience something paranormal that they label paranormal. Is it really? Did they analyze the data? What did they base the conclusion off of? So we have to look at that. And for the most part, when we do that, we find that no, they have a flawed methodology. Their conclusions are not based on facts or data. It's based on belief. So exactly what these guys said, you go in there, we went in there, we tried. Not only did we sit and wait for something to happen, but we actively tested claims to see what was going on and could not reproduce any of the stuff that was going on. So for us, again, like I said in the beginning, not just that night, but for the research we did beforehand and afterwards, the conclusion so far is that no, there's no evidence to support the idea that this place is haunted, either place that we went to. So that's how I would answer that.
Can I also, sorry, Stevie, I'm happy. The only reason I say this is before the comment goes. Cree Storm just sent another comment 2 minutes ago saying, but others might have had experiences, and yeah, thank you, Kenny. And to them, it is. That's fine. And this is the thing. I'm not getting mad if other people have that, and they still believe, in my opinion, unless you can state it as evidence and facts, it's still going to be belief. It's going to be their personal belief. For me, whether you want to call it belief or not, I personally won't call something not happening. Belief isn't a lack of something happening; it's something happening. That's another. That's a philosophical. That's a philosophical debate we don't need to go down. But for me, if they're allowed to have that something happen, so they believe, I'm allowed to have nothing happen, so it's not haunted. I think that's it's exactly what Stevie was saying at the beginning, like the double standards. That's the back and forth. It's got to work both ways. Right. It can't be something happened, therefore it's haunted. But if nothing happens, you can't say it's not haunted. That makes no fucking sense. To me, it makes no sense.
Agreed.
Yeah. But sorry, Stevie, have you got an answer to the initial question? Sorry, before
it's not haunted until it's haunted. That's for me. That's always the way it's going to be. I can go visit a place with the hope that it will be haunted, but so far nothing has been haunted for me.
Right. And it's not. This is not saying, because Creed did put another comment that hasn't popped up on the stream yet, but it's not like we're saying other people are lying.
Right.
I want to make that absolutely 100% clear. Not at all. I think a lot of people are mistaken. I think they put their beliefs in front of facts and use their beliefs rather than consider the facts. To me, that's an issue. That's a big problem. So I think a lot of people are mostly mistaken. I think there's a lot of people that actively hoax things. But those people, yes, they are lying.
Yes.
I would think they're lying, but I think for the most part, I think people are just mistaken, and they put it out there because it's based on their beliefs rather than any kind of science or proper investigative method. And their conclusions just line with their beliefs.
I just also want to say, I'm not sure if I said this earlier or not, but just in case, I thought it's not the worst thing in the world to repeat. None of us said anything we said. I think I can speak on behalf of Kenny and Stevie here. When we said what we said in that live stream, and it will be reiterated in my video and perhaps what these guys are going to put out, none of us said what we said with the intention of we don't want people to go here. Right. All of us openly said, Stevie openly said she'd like to come back. We've all said we'd like to come back. We all said the place was great. You can't have it all your own way here, guys. We're still going to tell the truth is from our perspective of what happened on our experience. Otherwise, what's the point of us going there if we can't?
Right. Yeah.
If we feel that we can't express, because effectively what it feels to me is there's a certain element of intimidation and bullying that you have to conform. And that's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like, go fuck yourself. That's never going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to say what I experienced there. I paid my money. I'm going to say what I experienced.
Yep.
You know, fine. You don't have to like it. You're welcome not to like it, but leave the fucking threats out. Leave the fucking nastiness out. You don't need that bullshit. I'm not coming at any of you with any level of nastiness. Maybe have the same sort of courtesy with me when it comes to that. I think that's it, really.
And I wanted to expand on something I said earlier about the fake ghost hunters. I said that because there are so many content creators who do fake it. They are blatantly faking it. They are not providing evidence. They are not investigating what they think is happening. That's what I meant. I don't think every person who believes in a haunted house is faking their experience or their story. I think the people who are deliberately making videos to make money are fake ghost hunters. I know plenty of people that have gone to places and had experience. I can't share the same, response or experience or reaction because I didn't have it, but I don't discount my friends and family's experiences. That's totally different than a fake ghost hunter.
Yeah. I treat everyone equally. I don't take your word for it. I will fact check it. Whether it's my wife can attest to this. She knows, because a lot of times she'll say something like, well, they say this and this. And I'm like, who's they? Who is they? And we talk about that. And usually she tells me to shut up. So, I mean, it's all good. But whether your family or
Team Donna over here,
close friend, or someone that I've just interacted with online, never met before, I treat everyone the same. I will fact check what you tell me just to make sure, because we all make mistakes. We can make mistakes. People lie. It happens. And I would just want to make sure. I'm not saying that they're lying, but I just want to make sure they're not mistaken. That's all. Mm-hmm. So, all right, let's move on. Next question.
Next.
Do you think people expect you to be more serious since you take teams to task for joking around in the beginning, even if they are serious during investigations?
My answer to that is, are we not allowed to have a little fun?
Yeah, I've never criticized anyone for having fun in their videos.
Yeah. I mean, quite the opposite. You
I like
call
it.
Out and you're like, oh,
yeah.
I always appreciate when people.
Yeah.
I think ghost hunting should be fun, so I don't see any level of double standards there. I like it when people have fun. I have fun with if I'm not having fun, I don't see the point. I have fun with everyone I've collaborated with, to some degree. So no, I don't think if people have that expectation, they can absolutely fine. But I don't put that expectation on others, so I don't expect it in return.
Right. Yeah, and I mean I try to be as serious as possible. Like I don't, like, it came up. There was an idea that came up and said, hey, let's sit around a table at one of these places and just we'll drink and we'll get stupid drunk or something like that, or tipsy, and we'll do it. And after talking about it, it was like, no, this is not a good idea. Because like for me, I can't. This is all work. You know, this is not. It's not. I don't want to say it's not. I know you did.
I wanted to get absolutely trolleyed. So,
but I said no. I mean, if you want to, that's fine. But like, this is not just. I don't want to sound like an ass here, even more than I am. Shut up,
too
Seg.
late.
This is more than just content creation or my day job as a YouTuber. This is my employment. This is my job. You know, I'm going out there because they sponsor me to go out to these places. So I can't go out and give an accurate description or an honest description if I'm intoxicated. So I just can't do that. But if we're done and we did all our testing, we did everything and said, all right, I'm satisfied. I'm done. I'm not investigating anymore because I am satisfied with everything I needed to do. Let's drink. You know, we can have fun. And there's definitely a separation there, and I think that's okay. So
I agree. And also, like, our research kind of speaks for itself in that aspect because, yeah, we had fun, but we are taking it very seriously. We did so much research before, we did so much research during, and we are still doing research after to put our stuff together. We take it very seriously, but we shouldn't be condemned for having fun in a location we paid to go to.
Right. Absolutely. I'm just looking. I'm trying to find my file. I have, this is just the Sally house.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a good inch, at least an inch thick. And that's not everything. I didn't put the stuff that I brought with me in here yet. And then everything so far. So there's so much more than just showing up to a place. We don't ghost hunt. Well, Seg probably does. We don't ghost hunt. We investigate the claim.
I got told off for ghost hunting by Kenny.
You got what?
I got told off by you for ghost hunting.
I did.
Like, you shouldn't ghost hunt, but that's what I do.
No, it's not.
It's a little bit, isn't it?
Oh my God. All right. Are you guys? God. So we're at 2 hours. Are you guys good to go for a little bit longer?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, I got the endurance.
All right. We'll take this question. We'll take our second break, and then we'll come back and we'll do more questions. So
sounds good.
T Spirits. Hey, how you doing? Kenny, have you ever worked with any gravestone restoration groups? It can be fascinating and upbeat. I have not. I know people that do it. In fact, fun story. The woman that donated the not Bela Lugosi mirror to the Zach Baggins Museum, I met her during my investigation of that object. We became good friends, and she is part of an gravestone restoration group that travels the country, that goes to different cemeteries and cleans up a lot of the stones, which is really amazing. I love it. But I've known people, I've interacted with people, but I've never been part of it myself. So you guys, anything?
I know of the restoration that was done for Bathsheba's headstone. I know
Yes.
I know about that, and I shared a little blurb about that to give credit to the people who did that. So I thought that was really cool to see that like happen and them do that for Bathsheba.
Yeah, that was Jamie Rubio.
Jamie Rubio.
Yeah, she headed that up. She did a great job.
Jamie was in the chat earlier, actually.
She might have been, yeah.
Might have been, yeah. She pops in once in a while. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Jamie.
You're
She's
looking,
great.
Jamie. Shout out.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so I am going to give us about 2 minutes. I'm going to play Tim Vickers' song here, and we're going to take a little break because I got to pee. And it's my show, so we're going to take a break.
Okay.
And then we'll come back and do more questions, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, we'll see you back in 2 minutes from now.
Away. He's a tortured soul with a single goal to keep the trash trolls at bay. Let's just go into hour 3 or 4. But if you really will show you the door. You've been figured out. You've been figured out. You've been figured out.
That's good. I gotta fix that last part of the commercial. I don't like the static that goes on. Anyway, all right, everyone, we're going into hour 3. I'm happy. I love this. I love when we have a show that keeps going and we it's fun. It's fun.
Like
I've been
Hotel California up here.
All right. Any more? Oh, look at that. Tim Vickers in the background. Do you think that the dead hang around? They're decomposing.
It's kind of weird when you put it that way, isn't it?
Yeah. Is that the same question?
I need to travel the world a little. No, I need to hang around where I was buried.
Is that the same question as are cemeteries haunted?
Yeah, I mean that's yeah.
Well, I've kind of made. I brought this up, if you wouldn't mind. I brought this up a couple of times in my videos. So I always think it's really funny if you think about the philosophy of what is or where is supposed to be haunted, and that the 3 main candidates is supposed to be the place where people are buried, the place where someone was died or killed, and I think this is the funniest one, where a significant or traumatic event happened,
Right.
which for some reason locks them to this one location. And the only consistency I can actually really see is whoever is looking to profit
Right.
from these, because they can't all be true.
Yeah.
Or maybe they can, and who just make it up as you go along kind of thing. Maybe that's what ghosts do. Or it could
Some
be
people
a
think
third,
ghosts can do
fourth
whatever they
one,
want.
which is just, they somehow attach themselves to an object, and the object can go wherever it wants. Like it just gets so silly. But again, even that fourth one rings back to my answer to it's whoever can make money out of it, or make entertainment out of it, or get attention from it.
Yeah. I think the rules are whatever the plot needs for the story.
Yeah.
Agreed.
That's about it. Because, yeah, I mean, who brought this up? Somebody brought it up the other day about it's haunted because somebody died there. And I think probably by far the locations that people die the most, at least in modern times, are hospitals. So don't hear. I mean, I know that we hear stories about hospitals being haunted here and there. I know.
I got to admit though, Kenny, I hear a lot of stories of nurses saying hospitals are haunted. I do get that quite a lot. To be fair,
I do hear that, but I guess in relation, the ratio of how many people die in the hospital to how many ghosts or ghost stories you hear is, I mean, it's no better than what you hear in residential neighborhoods.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Pretty much every abandoned house.
This thought just popped in my head as we're talking about this. I would like to find a certain area which may now be let's just say a housing estate in the UK, and see if there was a battle over the hundreds of thousands of years of, let's just say, UK history, or anywhere in Europe where it's been densely populated, and somewhere that's just totally forgotten about, but there was a battle site. And I guarantee if you go speak to people who lived on top of that battle site, they probably won't know it's haunted, because that part of history is by popularist kind of knowledge disappeared.
Yeah. I mean, this is a similar concept we brought up when we all looked into the Smurl haunting and the popular YouTube channel that went to the wrong house.
Yeah.
I don't care if it was connected, the other side of the building or on the same block or whatever. These rules are made up as people go.
But what I think is particularly funny about that one, because I had people in the comment section say, "Oh, well, it's under the same roof." Yeah, but the big finale of their video is that they were doing an essay session outside the closet that has a demon in it, according to Lorraine Warren. But it's not the right closet.
Right.
That one you can't get away with. Because if you're going to say, "Oh, as long as it's under the same roof, it doesn't matter," it could be anywhere in the fucking house.
Right.
But you're filming in front of the wrong closet. Anyway.
Okay. All right. Take a breather. Relax. Do you believe in gremlins?
Yes.
a gremlin. My internet gremlin that makes all the internet problems for my live streams.
Oh, I think I have his cousin, the StreamYard gremlin.
Yeah.
That's okay.
People
I
have been
get it.
telling me Ed needs a girlfriend, so he'll stop pestering people.
Oh, well, that'll work.
I mean, tomorrow's Valentine's Day, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Yes. Oh, and happy Friday the 13th, everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, more importantly, Friday the 13th club.
Completely forgot about that today. Or I would have had like a special banner and stuff like that. Completely forgot. But all right, what else we got? Cree Storm, Kenny. Oh boy. You say that scratches
Oh boy.
were self-inflicted, yet supposedly scratches appeared out of nowhere during an interview. How do you think that happened? I don't think that happened.
If you watch
do
the
not.
video, yeah.
Yeah. When you
There's
watch the
cuts.
video,
There's
There-
cuts. There's editing.
it's already there. They're not filming stuff forming. Plus, we're also seeing very bad quality VHS video.
Yeah.
You're not going to get any better video because that's how it wasn't saved. So that's what you're seeing. You're seeing VHS quality. So yeah, I don't see any scratches appearing. They say that, and I think that primes the viewer to believe they're seeing something develop, but no. Plus, there were so many cuts.
And the baby as a distraction.
Yes, the baby and the distraction, looking at where they were, especially when you watch Tony, that's his name. When you see his positions and how he's holding the baby and some of the things, it's easily, he could do it.
Yeah.
It's not like there's no way he could do it. He could do all of it. And I don't buy it. And also, I will add on that the TV show Sightings is not honest. Just hands down, it is not honest. You'll see in the coming weeks when we put stuff out. I don't trust them whatsoever. It has crushed my childhood trust
Yeah.
in Sightings because I grew up watching that fucking show
Yeah.
and it let me down.
Mhm.
So it let me down hard.
It did.
So, all right. Next question. Did you guys go to Stevie's house next door to Sally's house? Steve's house. Oh,
You didn't go to Stevie's house.
Steve. I'm sorry, Steve's house.
Stevie, why did you fly in there? You live down the road?
Yeah. What the hell?
I bought the house next door and didn't tell nobody.
I thought it looked weird. You
Yeah.
went to the airport and just let Seg pick you up.
I'm guessing that question came in after I talked about it. So yeah, yes,
Right.
I did.
We did. Oh, I can post those.
We
pictures.
did all go check it out from the
Yeah.
outside. I think we can say that. That's safe, isn't it? We all went and had a look at it from the outside because it is like a 5-minute drive from the Sally house.
Yeah, there were so many. I think it's funny that so many allegedly haunted houses are in such a small area.
Yeah.
I know. Like, people will say, "Well, it could be." It couldn't. I just find it comical.
I
I'm
do
not
too.
saying it's not true. I'm just saying it's comical.
I'm saying it's not true.
I'm just going to say paranormal tourism.
Yes. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I think people are looking.
Amelia Earhart apparently is not enough to get people to go to Atkinson.
Seriously, she gets overshadowed.
Yeah, no one cares.
Yeah.
No, I know.
She's
And I
born
was,
there. Her house is there. Yeah.
It's like born in Atkinson, and that's not enough for people. That's not enough. We
Yeah,
need
the
to
gift
also
shop's all
get
Sally
the
shirts.
Sally house
I know.
involved.
I was so upset because the Amelia Earhart house where she was born was literally down the block from
Yeah.
the Sally house. We could have walked there
Mhm.
and totally missed it. And yeah, we went to the Historical Society, and the gift shop had Sally House merch
Yeah.
Yep.
there, which was I have
I have my t-shirt on.
oh, awesome! Look at that.
Ooh la la.
I got my my postcards.
Yay.
Hey, this is not Sally.
Yeah.
I got my fridge magnet, but it's in my bag somewhere. I can't.
Oh, I got that over on my file cabinet. But yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I want to show real quick. Let me where share screen and window and There's the house. That's House of the Dead.
That's House of the
Yeah.
Dead, everyone.
So yes, just showing that we did drive by and
Can you put that back up? Actually, sorry.
sure,
Okay.
sure, I can. Share screen, window, boom.
So if you can sort of see just above the left side of Kenny's head there, that's where there's a few trees. When I was walking around there with Steve, he puts a bunch of like gravestones in the ground and makes out their graves. They're real. There's a body buried there, but he's literally just put the gravestone in there. It's
Right.
so funny.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I've never seen him do that with other channels as well. And those two vans there, that's part of his haunted taxi tour, which is a fate worse than death if ever you find yourself in one of those cars with Steve driving.
And do you know firsthand?
Yes.
Okay.
He trapped me in what, and the guy who was my +1, I did not go see Steve alone because I'm not that of a much of a thrill seeker, adrenaline junkie. But yeah, we were trapped in that car for 2 hours.
Whew.
And then I can confirm this, that you see how everyone see how small that house is, right? How long would you guess between walking around the house and being inside the house? How long a tour would you expect that to be? Like, ignore Steve, just in all seriousness, how long a tour would you expect that to be?
I with like commentary and stories.
Yes. With commentary, anecdotes, history,
Okay.
all that stuff, showing you around. How long do you think a house that small, even with walking around the grounds, how long do you think that would be?
I would
30
say
minutes, 1 hour,
30 to 40 minutes.
2 hours.
That's a lot.
Oh, you have no idea. 2 hours felt like fucking 2 days.
I'm glad it was you, not me.
Oh, you guys are in for a treat. You guys are in for a
Oh
treat.
man, that's funny.
I apologize now about everyone's raised anxiety by the time that video finishes.
All right, moving on. Jenna's beauty room. Oh,
Wait,
nice.
I'm sorry to bring up again, but I've got to reiterate as well. 2 hours, that's just for the fucking house. It was also another 2 hours listening to Steve waffle on before we got in the fucking haunted taxi, which wasn't supposed to be part of the tour. He never started saying that anyway. He just, now get in my car. And we're like, what the fuck? Yeah, we're going to have a little fucking drive around Atchison. We didn't pay for that. We didn't expect that. We didn't want that. We want to go to the House of the fucking Dead. It went on for 4 hours.
Would you like to know what Scarred for Life looks like? This is Scarred for Life. Right there.
Sorry, let's
Jenna's
move on.
beauty room asks, would any of
Move
you
on.
ever purchase a reportedly haunted house and live in it?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 100%. That's like a life
Good,
goal.
yeah.
I would absolutely do it because
Especially
that's,
if it's going cheap.
I mean, especially if it's something that has a lot of claims with it. And
Yeah.
people have been saying it's been haunted for years or decades is even better. A century would be chef's kiss. And I would definitely, if it was affordable, because I think Seg, you mentioned it would be expensive.
Sometimes they drop prices because of that dumb shit, though, don't they?
They used to. They used. I would say in the 80s and 70s, 80s, 90s. Yeah, if you had a reputation for being haunted, it dropped the price. But since the 2000s, it has even become a market.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's something that it's seen. Sadly, this falls into a lot of stuff that we've touched on or talked about. It falls into a business. It's not just a place to live. It's, hey, you can make money off this because you don't have to do much. And I think, Seg, you mentioned that in the beginning, like it's a place you can buy, minimum maintenance, just keep it up and rent it out for like $400, $500, $600 a night. That's all you got to do.
As long as it's safe, as long as
Yeah.
it, so no one's going to fall through the floors. That's all you got to do.
Right.
The bare minimum.
And
And
you know what? We didn't mention. We went to the McIntyre house about an hour after we got in. Stephanie showed up,
yeah.
the owner, and we talked to her. Awesome conversation and all that. We got to meet the host. Went to the Sally house, nothing. Never met anyone.
So the Sally house, because I did the bookings for both of these. The Sally house is owned by, or it's I don't know if it's owned by, excuse me, but it's
Managed.
Under management of the city of, if it's the city
Right.
or the town of Atchison. So when you go book for it, you have to go to the Atchison, I think it is Atchison City, the Atchison City tourism website. So I had like a question I had to ask them when we went to the Historical Society, and that's where their head office is for any inquiries or whatever about the Sally House.
Right.
But I got to say, they're managed very well. Long story short, I already booked in to go last year, but because the Steve stuff fell through, I didn't end up going to Atchison, and they were really cool about getting a refund and all the rest of it. So it's run very well there.
Good. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone we met in Atchison was wonderful. I mean, it's really nice. And, everyone that the three of us met together was very nice. And I would absolutely go back to that town, city, or
when you were driving around the houses, it's a beautiful town.
Yeah.
Like the houses are gorgeous around there.
All right, moving on. Let's see. Paranormal engineer. If Seg touches the goat man's portal tree and I climbed the same portal tree, does that make us sap brothers?
It means we must. It means
wrong.
We're portal buds.
Portal buddies.
Portal buds. Portal buddies. That's good, Kenny. I like that.
Oh shit.
Portal buddies.
All right. No more questions from Mason. Oh, that was good. Purple. Hey. For
Hi,
Kenny and
Purple.
Steve.
Hey, Rob.
How did you cope with his in-person volume? Also, did he do his accent impression for you both? So,
What a prick.
cope with was volume? I mean, he was. I think I said it in the beginning that I warned Stevie because they were talking and Seg has a habit. I don't know if this is like a British thing, but you interrupt quite often, and I pointed it out. And I was like, he doesn't shut up. He will interrupt you. Doesn't realize it. He just does it. And I've accepted it because I have nothing but love for you. So I've accepted your shortcomings.
I did cut Seg some slack for that because I do it too, very excessively.
See, that's an admission. She admits you do that too.
You do it too, you prick.
Are you done? May I speak now?
6 words. I said
Anyway.
6 words in that whole time, and I still got told off.
I know. It's not a British thing. That's just.
Oh, yay. Justin's
Yay,
here.
Justin.
Yay. Someone else to gang up on me. Brilliant.
Oh. No, what was the other part of that question? The volume? That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
The volume, I don't know. Knowing Purple, it's.
I think it was entertaining because the two of us were constantly going back and forth with each other, like constantly. And Stevie was more, she was the audience. She was loving. You were just laughing and having a good time and enjoying. Yeah. And I'm excited to see, well, both of the videos that you put out for these places. I'm excited to see all of it because, well, except for the one part with the helium tank. I don't want to see that.
But it's funny, Kenny. That's the bit I'm looking forward to the most.
But the rest
That's
of
gonna
it,
be so epic.
we had some good action sequences. I'll leave it at that. That are good, which is why I know for a fact that mask does not come off. It just doesn't fall off because I tried. But all right.
Many a demons have tried too.
I know. Fear the Living podcast. How ironic is it that you were never bothered by demons, but were later attacked by the living? Fear the living evermore. Yeah, that's actually
Pretty
funny.
valid
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apt,
Nothing about
I would
demons.
say.
Oh, you know what's funny? Like, I know there was a comment, not to stir the pot, but in that initial post that we talked about earlier, there was mention about demons. Like, never mentioned demons or demons. What demons? What are you talking about? And I did a search on the Sally House on YouTube, and so many thumbnails came up with a demon in this house or demon in this demon possessed doll.
It's not something. I think I brought it up when I
Yeah.
was there. I'm like, that's not controversial as far as the claims and the stories of the house go. That's well known. That's well documented.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because the owner of the place didn't recognize that, didn't acknowledge that, yet so many YouTubers.
Yeah, all right, yeah. I've got my theories on why in the posts.
Okay.
I think, don't they go back and forth, or not? Maybe not the owners, but the people with the original story for the Sally House. Don't they go back and forth on whether or not it's a demon or a little girl?
Yeah.
Oh well, I was talking about the McIntyre.
Oh, okay.
That original.
But you're right, Stevie. That's the bit I don't understand. It's like, the initial story. I know we're going back and forth, but like you brought up the Sally House. It's like, a little girl, appendix were about to burst. She needs to be rushed into the Dr. Finney's
kitchen.
going to do surgery on her in his house, which is now the Sally House, and she dies.
Right.
And she's supposed to haunt the house. The stories, from what we understand, there's no evidence to back it up whatsoever. But let's just say, for argument's sake, it's true. Sure, a little girl is haunting the Sally House. Why is she a demon now?
Yeah.
Well, according to Ed Warren, there are no children ghosts. They're always demons pretending to be children.
Right. Well, even so this book that was written by Deborah, who was the woman that lived there. As you can see, I have some notes. But this book goes back and forth. Also, it goes back and forth between it's a little girl and it's a demon. So it's
Oh, have we lost Stevie?
We lost Stevie.
Sorry.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Real quick,
That
I want
was
to
my
say
backup alarm that I forgot to turn off.
thanks to Cree Storm, member for 14 months. Who bought the special balloons and where did you get them?
Amazon.
So, big penis-shaped shout out to Stevie, who was able to get those balloons for me, because I had it planned to get them from in Australia, and then I kind of forgot about it until I think a week before I was going to go to America. And Amazon in Australia is not as good as Amazon in America, anywhere near as good. So the only penis-shaped balloons I could find were going to take by the time they would have arrived, I would have left for America. So I was looking all around different shops to buy them over the counter where I live, and I couldn't find. It's the weirdest thing in the world to go to a shop and go, so do you have any penis balloons? It doesn't go down as well as you think. Go into sex shops, no. Going into like novelty shops, no. No one had them. So Stevie was able to get them.
Are you, Stevie? Are you okay if I show one of the photos that I took?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I want to make sure.
As long as you're not in a phone, Penny, we're good.
You've seen them all, so it's not like this is something.
Yeah, I'm good. You're good.
Okay, so. That was, just floating around.
Yep.
That was
knee bags by a balloon.
Awesome.
That's hilarious.
Awesome. And we did have an issue because they didn't float completely.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's because the helium tank felt very empty.
We had some dysfunction issues.
That's a nice way of putting it, Kenny.
Yeah. But yeah, awesome.
But that was that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what else we got. Damn it, Bob. Hey, buddy. Is there a reason why the house has not been condemned? I just looked at a picture of the house and it looked like it shouldn't still be standing. I'm guessing maybe the Sally house?
I mean, no. Like, honest to God, I've been to way worse places than the Sally house.
Some of those pictures online look really rough. It didn't look like that.
Man, yeah, like I said, when we spoke to Paranormal Quest, they were saying that in 2022 it was really bad. So I wouldn't be surprised if when the city of Atchison took control of it, they might have said we need to get a cleaner in. We need to like do some spring clean around this place. We need to make it look. I don't know, because when we went in there, we all sort of said the same thing. Like, yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, there were. I will comment that if you looked behind the couch and stuff like that, like along the where the baseboard is, it did need some help. It looked like
there's some cracks around the edges. Yes.
Yeah. But everywhere else, I mean, we slept in the bedrooms. And we didn't sleep in the beds. We slept on the beds. We all had our own sleeping bags. But nothing seemed out of whack. The bathroom, there was a bathroom on the main floor, and then the bathroom up top on the second floor that had a shower that we used. It definitely could use a cleaning. It's probably not the worst shower I've been in, but it was close. And it was like, do I change
the water pressure was good?
Yeah, I mean, the water worked, everything. We even went to Walmart and I bought a towel because I didn't expect to. But it was like either attempt it or get on the plane going home. 2 planes and sitting next to somebody where I might be offensive. And I didn't want to do that. So I took a chance. It wasn't that bad. So, but yeah, that's all. I mean, I would just clean up the bathroom and do a little repair work around the base. But otherwise, it was just a home. It was a house.
Yeah.
So
it was cozy.
Yeah, it was nice. I mean, it was nice. Big kitchen. I mean, it definitely was a big kitchen. Yeah. So, all right. Next question, please. Darren, Kenny, have you done Haunted Hillview Manor? No, I haven't done that. Where is that?
I've never heard of it.
Hillview Manor. Hillview Manor. I'm going to look it up. I wrote it down on my list, so I will look that up later. Darren, thank you for the tip. Move on to the next question, please. Jade Kitten, is the Sally House the one with the super lame doll with the weird name? Not Annabelle, something even dumber. Wow. No.
What is that one?
There is.
It's not Peggy the doll, is it? Does she have a house?
She's in Zach Bagan's.
Yeah. Did she have a house that she was in?
Oh, are you thinking of Dirty Gertie?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. That might be it.
That's Steve's House of the Dead.
And we won't talk about that.
not anymore, please. Have mercy.
Dirty Gertie. Yeah, there was no doll.
She's German, so it goes Dirty Gertie.
There was no doll in. Oh yeah, she's like yeah. So yeah, that was that. There was no doll in the Sally house. I mean, there was a room. Again,
there's a lot of dolls.
I slept in the room with all the dolls.
Yeah.
Mostly
the dolls are supposed to have had. The story was that they left the baby's room where all the toys were, and they came back and they were all in a circle, doing something.
Right. But instead, Stevie had a tea party on the floor.
There was a tea set. I couldn't help myself.
You were so cute. You look like a little girl. Like, oh yeah, we're good. She set all the dolls up.
You put that there, and then you're gonna. And Mr. Tumble is gonna be over here, and he's going to be a one pouring the tea.
Yes.
I made legitimate effort to play with Sally. Don't you think?
You You did. I'll give you that.
Good.
You did. That was fun.
There's
All
some things we have to do to make out we're actually trying to investigate claims.
right. Well, I mean, in the McAteer house, you guys sat down and were playing chess, and I'm out in the hallway like stomping away.
Stevie and I are having a game of chess, and the whole floor is going.
I was
Kenny's doing his thing.
Yeah. Paranormal Engineer, what podcast do you listen to, Stevie?
I listen to, so I have a very wide array I like. I'm really into girly podcasts for entertainment wise that cover paranormal stuff, but I also like podcasts like ones that get real historical. I'm trying to think of names. I'm brain farting. So I don't particularly like this podcast, but I used Astonishing Legends for some Sally research, which was actually really helpful. I don't agree with 90% of the things that happened on that show, but it was very helpful to the research. I really love, and that's why we drink Creeps and Crimes. They're friends of mine. I love Lore, Aaron Mankey. He was one of the first podcasts I started listening to.
That's nice. I there's several podcasts that I do listen to on a regular basis when I travel. So I don't only when I travel. But when it comes to this kind of stuff, I think we probably do the same thing. Like I just put in a podcast search engine and say Sally House.
Yep.
And whatever comes up, I listen to, because even if I don't agree with most of what's said, there might be a nugget of information in there that it's like, oh, the owner said this. This is the only time they said it. I got to clip this out, and so I can address it. So yeah, really, yeah. All right.
So I'm getting a lot of people. Actually, I'm not getting a lot of people. I'm just getting the ferret libs who keep saying to me, I don't know I know how to play chess.
I'm pretty sure I lost.
Are you not? You're not sure?
I'm pretty sure. I did very bad. No, it wasn't very bad, but it was a good game. I lost though.
That was interesting. I was like, wow, okay. I don't know many people that, well, at least I don't know of. I don't know how to say it.
You can do it, Kenny. I believe
I don't.
you.
Thank you. That means so much to me. It really does. It warms my heart.
Stop stalling. Get on with it.
I don't know too many people that I know play chess. So when you both sat down and started playing, I was like, oh shit. Okay. All right. I gotta go find something.
It's going to be an hour.
I'm gonna go play with dolls.
I love it.
You play chess. I'll play with dolls. Silent Cow. Hey, that's Tim Vickers.
I'm going to put things out there. Kenny slept in Sally's room.
I did.
Mhm.
Yes.
Cree asked who slept in Sally's room. Kenny did.
It brings up an interesting question. How many or under what circumstances of deaths make a place unethical to investigate? Oh,
That's a good question.
That's a damn good question.
Not just how many, but the manner of death.
And I think,
Like, 'cause
a
that
big
whole-
part. Yes, I agree, Stevie. And I think a big part of it is, time, isn't it?
Mm,
How recent.
right. I think
Like for instance, so if you know what I mean, like if you go to some, I don't know, like a giant battle site that just happens, like something that I don't know, something crazy that's happened around Gaza or something crazy that's happened around Ukraine. That's going to be, I mean, as long as you're not going to get blown up yourself, it's going to be pretty. I would argue pretty insensitive to do. If you go to an old like Gettysburg, no one's really kicking off about that. So time is a big healer with these sort of things. There's a lot of components. It's a very good question.
it's yeah. I would say that it's difficult to answer this because I'm not answering as a ghost hunter. Like I see ghost hunters and I see them separately as they go to locations because it's been known to be haunted, and they're not typically investigating the claims per se. They're investigating the story of it's being haunted, the reputation of it being haunted. When it's because there's things you have to consider. You have to consider how many relatives are still alive? And like you guys said, how recent is it? Are there relatives that are still living, like direct descendants of it, like children that are still alive? And you're going in there claiming that their deceased loved one is not only still haunting that place per se, but maybe doing certain things or making things happen when the family might think or believe that they're at peace. And you're interrupting that peace. You're disturbing that peace. If I go into a location, I'm looking more at, okay, someone is there with claims. They either live there and they're having weird things happen and they want to know what's going on. So I'm not putting like a blame per se on specific people or people that have passed away. I'm looking, all right, let's see what's happening. And I usually find logical explanations that have nothing to do with alleged ghosts. If I go to a location that's popular, like the two places that we went to, again, I'm still looking at the claims. I'm not necessarily trying to put blame on anyone specifically. And in the case, especially the Sally House, we were able to discredit some of the claims that have to do with people there. Again, I'm not going to go into detail yet, but I guess I almost want to say like clear someone's name because they were getting blamed for something they didn't do. And that always bothers me. I do not like when people make assumptions and start saying, hey, this person died, they're probably the ghost, and everything has to do with them. Everything is blamed on them when you have no fucking evidence to do that. And especially the most drastic case is Bathsheba Sherman with the Conjuring House. That lady did nothing wrong in her life. There is no record of her doing anything wrong, yet she is not only portrayed in stories, but in fucking movies as being a witch and an evil witch and causing all this pain, and completely destroyed her reputation to the point where people vandalized her headstone, which is disgusting. So what are the circumstances? I think if people have problems and they're just trying to figure out what's going on, you focus on the claims, not trying to pin it on anyone in the past. I also don't like when people go in and if there are remains in a house and you film those remains and make a kind of a joke of it or like a ghost hunt of it, I think that's disgusting and unethical. That's my opinion on it. And I don't think that's something that you should promote. So
I agree.
that's all I'm going to say about that because I'm getting pissed off.
John, sorry, it was a really good comment. I just want to see if I can find it. It was John Allen Michael here said, I think the amount of time that's passed, plus how the people die, plus how the place treats the deaths equals whether it's ethical or not, which I think is a very good way of summing that up.
Yeah, John's a good guy. John's pretty level.
Yeah, John's cool.
Yeah. I mean, he's a bit of a bitch in person, but otherwise.
In other words, John, he likes you.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I only call you a bitch if I like you. All right. What else we got? There's John. I know Kenny's view and Seg told us his. Stevie, what's your opinion on if there are actual haunted locations?
I don't know if I necessarily have an opinion, more so of a hope. I've had my own experiences that I can't explain. The older I get, the more research I do, the more I learn, the less I think a lot of it was what I thought it was. I just am really hopeful. I believe. I want there to be because it would be a really boring world without that. So I really want it to be real. So it's more of a hope rather than just an opinion. I want all these places to be haunted. I hope they are going into them. I hope so hard when I'm there that something happens. It's more of that than really an opinion.
Cool. All right, next question. Feral Goth Gal, can I ask a question about your lunchtime vid chat? Oh, yes. You write for the Skeptical Inquirer. You have the Skeptical Help Bar. Why do you not like being labeled a skeptic? I don't mind being labeled a skeptic. The point of the video was that to understand the terms, that instead of, because the idea, I'll try to make this as quick as possible. Shut up, Seg. Usually when I do
Shutting right up.
Shut up. If I do a panel discussion or go into a guest spot on a show, oftentimes I'm labeled as just the skeptic, and it's a skeptic and a paranormal investigator. They're going to debate, and I don't think that's an accurate term, because skeptic is more of description of my approach, not what I do. So I am my official title here that I was hired for is Chief Investigator of Paranormal Claims. That's my official title. I had qualifications that I had to satisfy. Shut up, Seg. That I did. And I was, I'm talking to you.
I didn't say anything.
You said it with your eyes. See, there it is. Anyway, so to say that I'm a paranormal investigator and a skeptic, I don't see that as accurate, because I am still a paranormal investigator. I investigate paranormal claims. I may be skeptical, like even paranormal is a description. And I went into it in the video. Like if you have an insurance claims investigator, they're investigating insurance claims. He's so funny. If you have a crime scene investigator, they're investigating a crime scene. So I investigate paranormal claims. It's a description of what kind of investigator you are, but also the approach is more skeptical. So it's not that I don't like being labeled a skeptic. I think it's kind of weird, like overall, because I don't skeptic. I don't go out and skeptic something, like that's not a thing. I have a skeptical approach to it. And that just means I have doubts about the claims and I want to know the truth. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So I hope that clarifies it. And I meant, like, it's just been coming up a lot lately because several people have reached out and said, hey, do you want to come on? We'd like to have a skeptic on the panel. And it's like, we're going to have 5 paranormal investigators and we'd like to have a skeptic. I'm like, that's and it kind of takes away from me, because I am an investigator, but it kind of takes it away because now I'm presented as just a skeptic. And I mean, what do you guys think? You guys and the audience, if you hear that kind of introduction, it kind of sounds like, well, this is just a guy that doesn't believe anything versus people that investigate stuff. So that's why
I think that's okay, though.
Shut up. Explain yourself.
Well, put it this way. If you're on one of those panels and you're surrounded by people who do believe, who openly are like, hey, I believe in this stuff and this is why I'm going to share why I believe it. Why can't you also be someone who... skeptic doesn't necessarily mean don't believe. It means you're a cock. It means... it just means that you're skeptical on the claims.
Right. You're doubtful of the claim.
You're questioning.
Yes. Yeah. That's all.
So that's how I think the word skeptic gets a bad name a lot of time. I think everyone should be a skeptic.
Everyone is skeptical.
On some level, on something
yeah.
or other, everyone is skeptical on something, yes.
Yeah.
But I think if you're introducing your title is that of a skeptic, I don't know. I don't think that's a bad word.
All right. I hope that cleared it up. Feral Goth Gal. I hope that, and yeah. All right, next question. If there is one. Dun, 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 dun. Uh-oh, did I lose Tim? Maybe I lose Tim. Did I lose Tim? Oh, wait. No, we actually got all the questions. Oh, we're good. We're caught up. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, what do we think constitutes a haunting? Sorry, Tim. I didn't mean to put you on the spot there. What constitutes a haunting?
I would say someone who claims that there's something paranormal happening.
Something they can't explain.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
the paranormal and haunting kind of go hand in hand, don't they? So it has to be something that is a claim of paranormal happenings.
I would say, well, let me look at the all-powerful Google. and see. So the meaning of haunting is an act of haunting, especially visitation or inhabitation by a ghost. So I would say that if somebody believes that they have a ghost in their house, then they can call it a haunting. Does it mean it really is? That's to be determined. But yeah. See, you're saying it with your eyes again. I'm looking deep into your eyes. It's mesmerizing. No. Now it got creepy with the big sausage fingers you got there. No. Oh my goodness. Anyway,
Kevin's got a lovely pair, everyone. What? Huh? I don't normally go on this long for live streams. I'm going a bit delirious now.
oh, is that what it is? I'm not sure. I think this is actually you. Well, no, that was you the other 2 nights too. Yeah, that was fun. Just a little bit. Yeah. It was weird. At one point, you got so quiet.
If anyone at this stage is surprised that I'm a bit weird, that's on you at that point. Like, of course I am. I'm wearing a mask.
So let me see. There was a follow-up. Fear the Living podcast said, I'm asking that because if ghosts are residual, then nothing is haunted by definition.
It depends, I guess, on what kind of ghost hunter you're talking to, because some ghost hunters do believe there are categories of hauntings, like intelligent, residual, and such.
But like, even if it's residual, that would still fall under the umbrella of paranormal.
I would think that's still a ghost per se. Even if it's a recording, it's still
Which would be a haunting.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. And again, I think it goes back to what we said earlier. Like the rules change. The rules change depending on the person telling the story, the person who is perceiving the story, who wants the story to be true, no matter what. I think there's a lot of factors that are taken into account here, and it's one of the. It reminds me of the choose your own adventure stories. I don't know if I'm dating myself. The old books. You ever read those? Yeah, Stevie's like, yeah, good. Yeah, choose your own adventure, because you could just pick. You're like, oh, which way do I want this to go? I'm going to pick this. Turn to page 57. Okay, great. Oh, I didn't like that ending. I'm going to go back. I'm going to pick this.
Keep your finger on the page. It's okay. You can go straight back.
That's right.
Did you know they made a Netflix series that was like that, like a couple years ago? Yeah.
Years ago, yeah. And
it was fun.
There's a Black Mirror episode like that.
Yeah. It was a whole show. Yeah, you picked which one you want, which choice. You had like 2 or 3 choices, and you picked, and it played out. That was interesting. That was a fun concept. Mm-hmm. I'm glad they didn't go nuts and just make a whole bunch of them, because that would have killed it.
Yeah.
Like the Blair Witch. Pretty much. All right. I think that's it. I think we're all caught up. I want to say, guys, give a shout out to your own channels. Stevie first, of course.
You can find me on all platforms, social media wise, and on YouTube, and on podcast platforms at Truth or Demons Podcast. And also, I wanted to give a tiny little shout out to, I keep forgetting to do this and I feel so bad, but I do an audio drama where I act. I play Sarah Klein, a detective, and it's called Valmont, the Black Raven Chronicles. And we just started season 2, and it is so much fun.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, we're going to have to give that a listen. I like that. I like detective shows. All right. Seg, nobody.
Oh, ignore my dumb shit. Just go check out Stevie's stuff. That sounds great.
I know, doesn't it? That's awesome.
I want to, whatever shout outs I got, I want to go straight back into, what was it? The Chronicles of?
It's called Valmont, Valmont, the Black Raven Chronicles.
Valmont, the Black Raven Chronicles. Go check that one out, guys. That's great.
Yeah. Chronicles. I'll be listening to that.
It's really fun. It's really fun.
I don't know about you. Like I guess it's almost like a hobby, an interest, and or training. But I watch and listen to any kind of true crime stuff. I want to know how people figured out the crime, because stuff like that. And then like the one of my favorite channels on YouTube is the Corridor Crew, and they sit and they look at movies and they talk about the special effects and practical effects, but then they also do segments like once a month or something where they look at paranormal kind of videos, ghosts and UFOs and cryptids and stuff, and they tell you from their special effects expertise what they think happened, and they recreate it, and it's really fascinating. But you get to learn a lot of stuff. You get to learn the details and the skills on that kind of stuff. So I really love that kind of thing. So listening to even like scripted stories, I'm assuming that's what this is, right?
So this one is very fantasy. Before I do play detective, but it is very fantasy. It revolves around the fae, vampires, werewolves, that kind of thing. But it's very fun.
It's interesting because you have, when you work out scripts like that, you have to work out the details.
Yeah.
Like Sherlock Holmes, huge fan. I love Sherlock Holmes, and to figure out the story where you have to have the detective figure out the clues that you already know, but you can't make it obvious. I love that. And those subtle, I guess, like skills to pick up on clues, what to look for, are very important for what we do. So really, really cool. All right. And Seg, you didn't actually plug yourself, did you?
No, I'm giving my plug to Stevie. Check me out. Seriously, go check out Stevie's stuff. That's awesome. The side-eye guy. Yeah, I debunk. I'm a debunker. I do other things on YouTube. That's me.
Oh, and before I forget again, I always forget this. I have the worst memory, and I'm so sorry. I don't do it intentionally. Fear the Living podcast. I am also a co-host on there. I have been absent because of stuff in my personal life, but I still am a co-host. I love that show. I love Chris. We have a lot of fun over there. We have a lot of good guests. So please check out Fear the Living pod too.
Yes. I've been on, I think, twice with Chris and talked to him. Nice guy. Super nice guy. We've had really good conversations. So I do enjoy that. All right. So everyone have a great weekend. I appreciate everyone hanging out for us for 3 hours now. This has been so much fun. Thank you both Stevie and Side-Eye Guy for coming over and doing a recap of it and an honest discussion about like events that happened and even like things that might be a pain in the ass to talk about, but we talked about them, and that's good. I'm glad we could come on and be. This is what it was the last those 2 days. Yeah, like this is how it went the whole time. We just had conversations like this, so really awesome. And I look forward to doing it again when you come back, hopefully next year, Seg, and we'll do it again. And even if you don't come back, Stevie and I can do stuff together because she's not far from me. We can get together and have some fun.
I am her favorite, Kenny. We talked about this.
We did talk about
it. My favorite, and if I'm not around, it'll be half-assed. But if I'm around, then you get the best of Stevie because I'm her favorite.
Yeah, we're gonna put that to the test. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, everyone, have a great weekend. Enjoy it, and remember. What are you doing?
What was that noise?
Stop farting. Stop farting. Oh, Stevie was farting. That's what it was. Okay.
Everyone just assumes it's always me.
I know. Well, I blame you first. Anyway, everyone, remember, never stop learning. Have a good weekend. I'll see you next week.
See you later. Cheerio.
Bye.
Hey, diddle diddle, here's a little riddle. Who's the best debunker? Is it Kenny Biddle? Oh, he's good, not just a little. Not at the bottom or even the middle. Strike a chord like a fiddle. Tasting the rainbow like a skittle. That's fragile and brittle. You can watch him take a problem and start to riddle the problem away. He does not play. He takes his job so seriously. He loves a challenge and won't turn you away. It's such a skeptic, he keeps stones believers exposing the fake. It wouldn't take him long to find a needle in hay. Use a magnet, damn it. Now take a drink of Kenny's specialty. Some may say that's not for me. To each their own, what will be, will be. such a skeptic, drinking skeptical tea. Like and subscribe, everybody turn notifications on. And go watch his show and forget about this song. Mr. Wizard or Bill Nye the Science Guy, can you remember? You like Kenny better, so head to the Skeptical Help Bar and meet the bartender. Pick up a drink and relax, cause nobody does this better. Not even close, not even a little. He's the one and only Kenny Biddle. Kenny Biddle.
And now we return you to our regular scheduled program, In Progress.